And as this room fill up, be sure to hit that like button, share this content. Let that friend, that neighbor know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. That's including the ice. Ice, baby. Cowboys making moves. Is it too slow? I will let you know. Cowboy Nation, stand tall or not at all. Get down. Ain't no party like a cowboy party. But what about a Minka Fitzpatrick party? Words out that he could be here. Words out. The trade deadline for your mind. 5, 4, 3, 2. And I know you're feeling bad, baby. Stand tall or not at all. And one. Shoot. DP said, don't tease us, Lord. Man, they've been teasing us all day, man. Terrible Tuesdays. Okay, you got this. I see y'all. Toxic Tom. Trade. You know, oh my God. All right, so for Logan Wilson, Toxic, Lassay, Dominique, Stephen D, appreciate you, Miko. For Logan Wilson, can we all agree that at least he's better than Kenneth Murray? Can we all at least agree with that? We can at least agree to the fact that Logan Wilson is better than what we've seen out of Kenneth Murray. I just thinking about, I can put Lassay out there. Literally, I can put Toxic Tom. I can put you out there, man. Military background. I think that you can do a better job in covering than Kenneth Murray. Come on, man. Yeah, no. Hey, Toxic. As toxic as it can be. At least we can agree. Mark Hammock, appreciate you. And it's one of those things, man, that I was so angry and so upset last night that when I had to almost barf looking back at some of the clips and some of the film, and it appears that the defense is such a contagious thing, is that it caught on to the offense, and the offense looked terrible. The quarterback didn't look great nor sharp. We got Javonte Williams getting called out of his name. No flag, no penalty. Just get called out of his name. So taunting is only when you point the ball at someone else, not when you call other people out of their name, right? And that's just how it goes, unfortunately. You know, shout out to Kobe. Appreciate you. Better doesn't mean the standard was met. Yeah, you're right. You more boy. Hey, philosophical Tom, Toxic Tom, man. Come on, man. Yes, indeed. And what I'm getting at is that Jerry Jones spoke today. I'm not finna crucify y'all by letting y'all hear his voice again. I know it's going to be crazy. Also, it is for what it is. Anytime that we face off versus a quarterback, I'm with the belief that it's going to be a Joe Montana. It's going to be a Steve Young. It's going to be a Troy Aikman. It's going to be a John Elway, a Dan Marino. Whenever we play a quarterback we're going to be looking at it from that aspect from here on out. I don't give a dog if we go get Dion in his prime. I think that these type of things is still going to occur. It's still going to happen, and it's just for what it is, Cowboy Nation. We are for what we are. We are who we are. And shout out to John Machota. Shout out to John Machota for giving me some of this information for the nation. The Cowboys have faced Jacoby Brissett, a Bo Nix, a Jaden Daniel, a Marcus Mariota, Bryce Young, Justin Field, Jordan Love, Caleb Williams, Russell Wilson, Sierra Husband, and Jalen Hurts. Funny man Marco, old Sweeze or something like that I heard. Funny man Marco. He got it out for Hurts. He want to get a tush and a push from him. All right? And it states here combined that they are completing or completed literally 68.5. 68.5, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my gosh, man. And on their passes while throwing, they averaged 254 yards, 22 collective touchdowns as it relates to throwing the ball, 4 INTs combined. Passer rating is right at 112.3. The second highest in the NFL. You see how it's highest. You see how the second highest in the NFL, by the way. They have also combined of 4 rushing touchdowns. Oh, my goodness. So I state here, and some people giving me all type of flack. And, man, Lord, you're beating up the Cowboys, man. What I supposed to do, hold their hands and tell them they're doing a great job? You know, participation trophy, social promotion. What I supposed to say? They kicking me over here, man. You know, I got nowhere to go now. You know, I got nothing that I can do at this particular juncture. You know, and sometimes I sit here and say to myself, should I just not even post and do nothing, you know? Because if I say something good, you're a homer. If I say something bad, you're a hater. If I say something straight down the middle, you're not calling it how it is. Cowboy Nation. I get cease and desist from the Cowboys front office. I get people to say, hey, you're not real. I don't know what to do. I'm surprised my beard and all of the hair on my face and everywhere is not gray at this point. Yeah. I don't know what else to say, man, you know. But it is for what it is, Cowboy Nation. Yo, when we think about this all together, when we look at these particular quarterbacks, just close your eyes and imagine, Cowboy Nation, when we do have to face off against Pat Money Mahomes and Jared Goff. Man, we're going to turn them boys into demigods. Yeah, they're gonna be godlike creatures, man. Yeah, and Unakis ain't got nothing on them.
If we don't get a major player before the deadline, I think we should all want Jerry's head on a silver platter.
Man, hey, somebody. I'm not gonna get the knife, but I will hold the head in my head like this. You know, somebody else gonna have to cut him off. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, but. With that being said, Cowboys, it's crazy when we look at everything. When you hear the voice of reasonings is coming from this individual here, and I know I said I won't kill you with or unalive you with Jerry Jones' voice, but let me unalive you with his buddy voice. You know, I know y'all don't like that music. I know y'all heard that all day yesterday. Yes, indeed. All right.
I mean, anything is too late for all of that. I think that, you know, this is why you don't let go of Micah Parsons. Or as Chris Canty would say, if you're going to let him go, you let him go in the off season so you have the maneuverability to do the things that you need to do in order to make sure your team is complete coming into the season. We're halfway through it now, and the Dallas Cowboys are already in a hole they're not going to be able to dig themselves out of. There's entirely too much assistance that they need. Now, Overshown, once he comes back, he's going to be a big help for them, obviously, you know, him being back and what have you. But and Logan Logan Wilson can play. We get that part. But you look at the Dallas Cowboys, there's so many areas that they seem to have to fill. And to find themselves in this hole, this is where the management of Jerry Jones, I'm not telling y'all anything that I haven't told him. I know we have a great relationship and what have you, but I'm very, very candid with him, not just on television, but off the air as well. I'm looking at him like, yo, what you waiting for? If you're going to do something, you got to do it. You can't, first of all, I don't believe you trade a Michael Parsons, but if you're going to trade him, you don't trade him within the conference, in my opinion. I say you trade him to the AFC. That would have been me. And I certainly would have traded him earlier where I would have gotten more compensation than 2 late first-round picks and Kenny Clark. I would not have done that. So that's just...
That's where we draw the line at. You know, we've been talking about these first-round draft picks for a minute. And they're not first-round draft picks. I get it. The Packers lost this weekend, but they're not first-round draft picks unless the Packers go on a holy SHID slide. Down low, you know, there's going to be 2 second-round draft picks for Michael Parsons, late-round draft picks for Michael Parsons. That kid's good, by the way. And it's Kelly. It pains us, don't it, Kelly Lawson? When we got to say Stephen A. Smith is right. The compensation, man, is not good enough. It's not completely and totally looking at the holes that we have on this team. Now, I'm jumping around everywhere today because I'm in my feelings still a little bit. So y'all bear with me. I'm in my feelings real bad, dog. I'm trying real hard, man. I'm trying so hard, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so, and I'm not picking at nobody, but I got to put this out there, man. You know, I got to put this out there, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll talk about the new arrival of Logan Wilson, and we'll spread that out throughout the show. But I'm just rambling now, man, because at this point, I feel bad, man. But neither here nor there. Dove, he is a guy like an agitator on Twitter or the X app, and he comes up with all type of crazy topics, primarily angling at the Cowboys, by the way. It states here the Cowboys 2023 draft class was awful, one of the worst of all times. Bill Parcells said it normally takes 3 years to evaluate a draft class, right? And we're hitting right at that marker. Here's what I got right here. Mozzie, Schoon, Overshawn, Fihoko, Awesome, Eric Scott, Deuce Vaughn, Jalen Brooks. The savior out of this draft class got to be number 0. If he can come up with something, and think about what we are expecting for this guy to come back and perform up to a level that he can save 2023's draft class. If not, Cowboy Nation, hey, I said this and I'm going to say this loud enough so y'all can hear. How many picks this is? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 picks that we had here. And I'm always thinking with this mindset, package these picks together, maybe the 7th and the 6th round and the 2 6th-round draft picks we had, scrap them, move up and try to get as close as you can to the top 100, right? Because at this point, when we talk about these precious picks, and for the people that say, team, let's keep these picks, like tell me how 2023 is going. And if I'm being correct with y'all, 2024 don't look that great too, by the way. So it's one of those things that we have to look back at and say to ourselves, what are we doing, man, with all of these picks? I think that we need, there are 2 things that we can talk about. The intangible and the tangible. The known and the known unknown, right? And what we do know is that the unknown is that when they do get here, after 3 to 4 years, we ready for them to go, right? I would rather, ladies and gentlemen, get something that I know for sure that can at least give us something that we've seen before. Now, granted, you can still trade for a player and they can hit their knee and go, ah, wee. You know, they can do that. But at this same time, I really think that the Cowboys, I know we're 3-5-1, and I said this earlier today, that in 2018, I know it was me, that we started that season off 3-5, not 3-5-1, but we've been down this road before, and things can change. And I know it is the month of November, and we only have 3 wins. We're supposed to come out of September with 3 wins. We went through the whole month of October without getting out of that 3-win category. And we're hitting at November with 3 wins, 3-5-1. What a shame. Where my shame button at, ladies and gentlemen? And we shouldn't be talking about no Super Bowl, no Super Forks, nor Super Plates. But we've been doing a lot of talking, Jerry. A lot of talking about this and that, Netflix, and getting this and that. And we got only 3 wins to show for it for the 2025 season. Crazy. I'm venting a little bit.
Shame. Shame.
Yeah.
Shame.
Yes, indeed. Get Willie McClay. Your time is up too. Then get rid of him too. Get rid of everybody. You know. And then hey, you know, Will McClay gonna end up saying like, "Hey, I told y'all." Mm-hmm. Yeah. Max Crosby and a safety would be nice. This is Ghostface Gaming. One of the things that I want to play right quick, and shout out to my guy, Jay Tuck, man. He's doing a great job, all what he's doing. And I want to pull up, and this is not to beat up Jay Tuck, by the way, but this is just to give his thoughts and his conversation to the table. Hold on, let me see if I can bring this up. Where my audio at? Jay! My audio.
The Dallas Cowboys have just traded. Okay, so breaking news. The Dallas Cowboys have just traded for, wait for it.
Wake Forest.
Logan Wilson, linebacker from Cincinnati. And I'll say this, right? Because even though Logan Wilson's played decent in years past, this past season he hasn't played well. He's been benched, been moved to special teams. I think he's making like $36 million. But is he an upgrade? I mean, I guess, Yeah,
he is an upgrade from an update or upgrade from what we have. I do think that I've been trying to get rid of Sanborn, and I'm trying to get rid of Kenneth Murray. Logan, don't let me down, bro. Don't let me down. At this point, we had a guy on the practice squad named Barron. I think he wear 55. I think he's going to give up that number 55 for Logan. But at this point and at this time, ain't Wolverine name is Logan, Gene, one of my favorite X-Men. Come on, Wolverine. I need for Logan to play like Logan on X-Men or something. I need for you to get into this particular system and showcase that this is what a real Mike linebacker, because that's what he is. He's a real legitimate Mike linebacker, upon which we haven't had in many a moons.
Saying at this point, but I will say this. Here is why Dallas Cowboys fans should be awfully fucking concerned. Because when you look at Logan Wilson, he fits everything that Matt Eberflus likes in a linebacker. He is the prototypical Matt Eberflus guy. So we're in week 10, probably week 11, only got a few games left. We're grocery shopping and getting Matt Eberflus's type, which could lead me to believe that Matt Eberflus might be returning next year. And if that's the case, y'all, hold on tight, Cowboys Nation. But as of right now, the Dallas Cowboys have just submitted a trade for Logan Wilson. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. I'm going back to the gym.
He going back to the gym. How y'all feel about him, man? He's slow. This from Toxic Tom, that Carter Barrett or Barrett Carter, that however you say that kid's name. I liked it. I liked him. I wanted the Cowboys to draft him because he's so athletic. The Cincinnati decided to put the youth in and got him more reps because of that. He got 5 sacks his whole career. He's more of a coverage type of linebacker that can hit and field. He's a great tackler out in space. My thing is he better than what we've seen out of LVE? He's not as big, as burly as LVE. I'm telling y'all, LVE, if it wasn't for the injuries, would have been solid for us. He's what I'm hoping. He's what I'm hoping of what a healthy LVE is, though. You know, if I could be real with y'all. And I'm only saying it because, you know, I know we like to compare people because of the hue or what have you. I'm only saying it because of the hue, by the way, because I don't see no other brother linebacker that I can compare him or comp him with, right? But I'm just saying, guys, y'all give it what I'm saying. A middle linebacker will help alleviate a lot of deals that we've been having. And yes, if you look at the speed-wise, yes, he's a 4.6 40 guy. He ain't no Fred Warner over here, you know. Solid is crazy. You know, trade Sanborn for what? A bag of chips? Go get Minka. Hey, that is something that we're that's in the works right now for what we heard, right? Dallas just got to get it right. I'm to this point, and I'm willing, and I get it. If the Cowboys really wanted to rip the Band-Aid off, and we seen Shamar James do his thing, even though he would shoot wrong gaps, he's thinking out there and trying to figure out life playing linebacker. But I think that the Cowboys could have just been just as bad, but better. At least you get an education out there. If you just bench Kenneth Murray, you know, just bench him and put Mears Littlefowl in that mix, you know. Shoot, that will work out completely. We need Max. This is from Ghostface Gaming. Well, we'll find out, man. 4 o'clock can't get here fast enough. 2 things that will happen after 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock, what have you, my time. For once, we would know who will be our team will be, right? And it will be no more speculations. That's what I really want. I'm tired of all of these speculations anyway. You know, I want to know who we got, who we playing for, and what we got going. Now, my only other thought track, even with what Jay Tuck was saying, is that they are buying things for Matt Eberflus. That's just the Cowboys' way. They like them. All right, let the AI
Rob
speak.
Court $5. Law, do you think another trade is coming? If so, what spot? I would like Minka and Brad Chubb. Crosby would be a beast move, but it is Jerry.
Hell yeah, it's Jerry. Here's the whole title of what I got is a double entendre, basically. The Cowboys move slow. They make like every decision making that they have made so far is not even really a bad one if you really think about it. The whole thing is, the whole fiasco with Michael Parsons was the fact that they moved too slow. If you're going to move on from them, move on from them. Stop dangling feet in front of us and saying, okay, or dangling the carrot, that's a better way to say it, in front of us. If it's time for you to move on from said player. Get the most that you can in return. We just too slow. I would have been on that phone if you knew that you didn't want to pay Michael Parsons back before the draft and you were sitting there saying when he said, hey, I request to be traded, okay, all right, I'm on the phone now. Eagles, y'all said y'all want 2 first-round draft picks. That means y'all showed your hand. I would take 4, por favor. If you want to trade them in a conference, there should be Jerry Jones. From here on out, I know you're 83. But from here on out, if you're going to trade somebody interconference, right, or if you're going to trade somebody even within the confines of your division, there should be taxes to that. Yeah, man, there's a conference tax to that. Why? Man, I'm trading you a guy that's going to give you 14 to 15 sacks, and we might have to face each other, and I got to reproduce or replenish that production. So there's a tax. There's an extra first-round draft pick for that. That's what it should have been, right? I'm just saying. But they fleeced us. The salary cap is increasing. 40 to 45 million APY for edge rushers going to be the going rate. It's always been the tier right behind or right above the quarterback, right behind the quarterback, right above the wide receivers. That's the going rate for pass rushers now. Quarterbacks are going to get paid anywhere between 10 to maybe 15 to $20 million more than edge rushers. That's just how the math is going. Atomic, let the AI speak.
$5. Best option is a boycott. The moment the money stops going to Jerry's pocket is the moment Jerry will pick up the pace.
Yeah. I feel you, man. I want to attack the pockets. We want to embarrass the Cowboys front office on the attendance. I get all of that. And I'm here for y'all. I'm fighting for y'all, man. But when I saw that line that's wrapped around the building twice the size that it needed to be, waiting for Jerry Jones to get an autograph, he's going to showcase that. We want the Joneses to step down. I want that to happen more than anything. You know? I want that to happen. Because winning football games is not their name. It's not their mission. It's not. It hurts me to even talk of those type of things. But Jesse Hollis said it. He said it. Let me read what he said, what Jesse Hollis said. And we can take entertainment too far sometimes, right? Jesse with no I. Holly, he states, Jerry goes on TV in the radio shows of the man that publicly laughs at his team and at his fan base. Then he welcomes him to his suite in his home stadium. He welcomes him. He keying with the enemy, man. Look at that.
There it is. All right.
Keying. It's the optics for me, man. Yeah. I mean, what are we doing here? He welcomes him, embraces him with open arms. That's like the hens asking the fox to come into the hen house, right? And the rooster said, no, don't let the fox in. He's going to eat y'all and the eggs. And the hen saying, hey, don't worry. That rooster just jealous. That's a whole fox in the hen house. I know I'm country, but y'all get the logics or y'all get the analogy. All for the clicks. See Burleson, you ain't lying. And the fox over here saying, it's all for the chicks, baby. You know what I'm saying? The hen let me in the hen house, boy. Shoot. I mean, if you really cared about the Cowboys, right? There's just some things that you just don't do in the name of entertainment, right? Yeah, it's like people coming out saying, yeah, man, Hitler wasn't that bad. You know, if you really translate the words, what he was saying, hey, he was just speaking about the truth, about his people. No Jew want to hear that. Your people sitting there like, wait a minute now, hold on. Well, he was selected to get a Nobel Peace Prize over here. You know, nobody want to hear all of that. Nobody want to hear that, Jerry. Sometimes things happen just because you put it into the face. And they're not laughing with you, Jerry. They laughing at you. And the whole front office can't see it. You know, yeah, a Kanye reference. Yeah. Yes, indeed. If we want to win, get rid of Eberflus. Yeah, they ain't get rid of him. Shoot, they holding tight to him. They holding tight to him. Yeah. And it's crazy. Oh, my God. So can you imagine waking up every morning and you represent the silver and blue? You put in hard work, dedication, time, energy, efforts, right, to support your team. And when your team lose, the very much so person that scoffs and laugh at you, ridicule you, make fun, poke fun, jokes, having your head down while you're going into work, is on the main platform with the owner, keying it and laughing it up. It's crazy. It's crazy. Neither here nor there. Let me see what they got over here. Let me test out this radio right quick.
Newsbreaker extraordinaire. It is Christy Scales. Good morning.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, today
man, Christy,
sucks.
you're right. Yeah,
man. Like, if I'm just being honest, and this isn't going to be in the form of a question, I'll just warn you of that. It felt like the one thing I could hold on hope to is, regardless of who we played at home, the offense showed up and showed out. Whether it was a supposed good defense, a mediocre defense, or a bad defense, we were going to show up at home and put lots of points on the board. And that's why my world really got shattered yesterday, because our offense didn't show up at all.
Rob Court $5. Trey Hendrickson, plus Minka Fitzpatrick. That with Wilson could be helpful.
That'll be monumental. Whether it's Minka or to a degree Max Crosby or Jeff Simmons. And to be fair, the way Jadeveon Clowney and Donovan Ezaraku play, I'm getting Jeffrey Simmons. Mm-hmm. Oh, did I say that out loud? Okay, yeah. I would literally, if it's up to me, and I'm looking at the landscape, we got Logan Wilson. If you go get a safety like a Minka, Quinnen Williams, or to a degree, Simmons would be better for us, because now I'm identifying the core. Now the edge rushing, I get it. Max Crosby or Trey Hendrickson will help. But did y'all see those gaping holes? Did y'all see them holes on that run? Did y'all see them holes, man? Let me see if I can. Bear with me, Cowboy Nation. Let me see if I can. Hold on, I may be frozen right quick, but I got to do something. Did y'all see them holes on this team, man? Lord have mercy. And I'm gonna save it right quick. Yeah. Fowler had a decent game as well. Let me pull up this hole right here. Oh, yeah. Man. I wouldn't even need to rush for off the edge. Look at my guy, Osa Odighiozua. That's my guy, man. I need me a Quinnen Williams, a Simmons. I need somebody that can get upfield. 93 is on the ground. 94 is running that air. 97 trying to reach for something. That's what we need. That's what we need. We need somebody that can be a disruptor, you know. It's crazy, Cowboy Nation, because at this point, y'all see that? Y'all see that hole? And they making all type of jokes at us, man. And it's crazy. Look at that hole. I want y'all to just envision this, you know. Envision. We got holes. We got holes. And the Cowboys literally, and I'm not beating them up, but I am. Like, regardless of scheme, fit, and these sorts, like, what is going on, man? What is going on with that? And I'm seeing this week in, week out of the same situation. It is rough. The glorious of the holes. And it's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. And I hate that for us, you know. And speaking of that, let me, and y'all know I like my Mississippi boys. I gotta beat them up a little bit more. Cowboy. Let me see if I can get this going. Y'all bear with me. Come on, computer. There we go. In this one game, there's been more plays made by Walter Nolan, than Mozzie 3 years. Watch. In one game, y'all. In one game. Watch what he do. In one game. Boys got their ass whooped on that front. Walter Nolan, Ole Miss, one of my Mississippi boys. He's able to penetrate, get upfield, stop the running lane there, just close down inside. Watch how he get off this LOS right here. Yeah. Swim move, get in the backfield, make the tackle. Already, watch this move here. Shoot through, keep his hands up. Walter Nolan, dog, play lights out in this game. He harassed the entire Cowboys offensive line. And he looked like a real deal, man. Cowboys, every single game, we make someone, whether it's on the offense side or the defensive side, all-stars. And in this game, our offense at the crib, where we got communications and all of the boy, we got killed by a rookie, man. He killed us over there, man. And it's rough, man. It didn't take. See, Burles is like Law. I don't think it took Walter 3 years, man. Shoot. Hell no, man. Shoot. Hey, man, Walter was like, man, 3 years? Where? I'm playing against the Cowboys. I wanted to get drafted by the Cowboys. I grew up watching and supporting the Cowboys. Hey, when he was on the board, you know, his agent hit me up and like, hey, there could be a chance, Law. It could be a chance. It could be a chance. And it was him, Trey Amos, and I forgot the other guy, Trey Harris. Those were the 3 guys that his agent pretty much represent. And I'm sitting here like, hey, well, whichever one, you know what I'm saying? And it is crazy. I didn't think that Walter would show up like that yesterday. I thought that he would probably give some pressures and stuff. But man, I got a text thread over here saying Walter and his whole entire family was just geeked up because they played against the team that he grew up watching. You get what I'm saying? People put on their best performance when they know for sure that they are playing the Cowboys, and they said, you should have drafted me. Yeah. So, hey, it is what it is. Now, if we were to draft Walter Nolan, he wouldn't have even got a chance to get through the doggone offensive line. He would have been he would have been in the backups between Perrion, Winfrey, and beyond. Shoot. Hey, we are now the team's homecoming game, the get-right games. Did Eberflus evaluate these guys? Is from Cowboy. I don't think that he did. I definitely don't think that he did. Let's listen to the rest of this.
Yesterday.
Yeah, that's what's so disappointing because this is the second game in a row where Dak was just consistently harassed. I know in Denver you look at the stats and it was only 2 sacks, but I mean he was affected that entire game and against a really good Broncos defense. And I know that statistically the Cardinals were average or just above average in most categories entering the game, but they did a real good job of getting to Dak. But, it's the same thing with this team. I feel like a broken record. It's self-inflicted wounds. And yesterday, add to the list, dropped passes, right? Weren't there 3 dropped passes in the first half? Along with the 6 penalties overall, but really ill-timed holding penalties in the first half that negated a couple of third down catches. So, yeah, I mean, this team, it's hard enough to beat an average Cardinals team when you're beating yourself as well. So, that's what's frustrating. It's just the same old, and you would think that the offense would come in guns blazing against that unit. But, man, and then come to find out afterwards, Terrence Steele had been suffering some symptoms of migraines, right?
Oh, my God. Who the hell cares?
Don't play. You a grown-ass man. Excuse me. Excuse my French. I'm sorry. Who's You're a grown guy. Your number one asset on this team is getting $60 million. And you got a headache? And you out there doing business decisions? Make this make sense. When they benched him, we scored on a drive. We too soft, man. And I think it's coming from the coaching staff. We just way too soft at this point. We too soft. Bench these guys. If your head hurt, hit the bench. You gave up pressure and sacks, got the quarterback running for his natural life. Hit the bench, bro.
Right? And so his being replaced by Nate Thomas there in the fourth quarter at right tackle, try and find out.
It took you 3 quarters to know, hey, my head is hurting. I need to hit this bench. At this point, it's one of those things where somebody lamented, I think about 3 or 4 games ago, and they're saying, like, Lord, have you noticed the backups are playing a whole lot better than the starters as it relates to this O-line?
Brandy Mahoney $5. The O-line play has been terrible these last few weeks, and in previous games before Denver the O-line was good. Guyton and Steele needs to be benched.
I think so, man. Oh, my goodness, Brandy. That's why I came up with this. Oh, Lord. You're on my mindset, girl. Yes, indeed, you're on the mind. That's why I put this out there. And I said, shoot, the Cowboys, we definitely need a left tackle and a right tackle. Now we need that. I see a little here and there with Tyler Guyton. I see a little like, hey, but it's not consistent enough. It's not worth it enough. He gonna get your quarterback unalive, man. Him and Terrence Steele, hey, where the FBI folks at, man? You know, because these boys they be giving it up, man. Sure. And I hate that I sound this way. But them two are the weakest parts of this offense. Guyton and Steele. I would give Booker here and there. I gave Booker, and I'm going to bring this up on Cowboys Collective. I think that Booker is really good. I think that when he gets to the second level, his feet is not as fast as they need to be. Atomic says Atomic States, not Atomic Dog, but Atomic States, ibuprofen. Now we got a bench. Yeah, sure. Fix this. I think that if we don't, what are these guys even watching the tape? Are we even watching the tape, ladies and gentlemen? Let me see if I can pull this up right quick. Let me see if I can find this. Let me see if I can find this because I know we talked about this earlier. I'm going to go ahead and play this and then we'll circle back to it. Hold on. Give me 1 second here. I'm still angry a little bit. So that's why I'm everywhere. Let me go.
Out how much more, I didn't report on Steele being injured because, he wasn't receiving any medical attention on the sideline, but and he'd never admitted himself, he'd never blame anything on, not feeling well, but you just wonder how much that may have played into the struggles that he had last night.
So I want to make this clear, and I know we're all in agreement on this. We want Terrence Steele to get better, to feel better, to not have to go through those migraines because those symptoms can be absolutely brutal. That is what we can all agree on. As an aside, is there any part of you that wants to see more of Nate Thomas, either at right tackle or if you want to swap him and Guyton out? I don't know. I am excited about the potential to see a little bit more because unfortunately it feels like Terrence Steele has struggled a good bit this year.
He has, and hey, if it's a meritocracy and if your, personnel changes were made. I mean, there were some guys getting additional time, but that's part of the bye week, right?
Yeah.
Is to assess it. So, it'll be interesting to see what comes out and who, if there's any shared reps or any changes at tackle, next week once they come out of the bye. So I think that certainly is something to watch for.
Now, you had mentioned the penalties. You also mentioned the drop passes. I think if you throw in one more thing that pretty much describes all of the Cowboys' offensive breakdowns this year, and that is fumbles from the running back. Like that those trio of things feel like they have been at fault for almost every time the Cowboys have shot themselves in the foot.
And what was so disappointing about that with Javonte was that the previous series, he showed what a complete player he is. And by that I mean he was Johnny on the spot to recover the fumble, right? Earlier to prolong the previous series. He also had a great blitz pickup in that same series. And then let's see, that's the one that ended in a score. And then the next day, then he's the one that gives the ball up. So it's like, I'm actually working on my posting for Dallas Morning News Sports Day Online sideline exclusive, and I had a little nugget on, oh man, Javonte, look at this great off-the-ball player. It's what they'd always say. Remember, Jason Garrett would always say that about Zeke, what a great player off the ball he was, in addition to good runs. And I think Javonte showed that, but then you come back the next series, and then there's, give the ball up again. So, yeah, that's just, it's just so frustrating. And,
Yeah, and the optics are, I hate tough guy on coaches that they selectively tough guy. You know what I'm saying? And I hate that. And I think that Schottenheimer need to correct that right now. Right now. It was reported that they benched Jadon Blue because of his fumbling. Well, damn it. They need to bench Kevontae Turpin for his lack of catching with his hands and lack of vision, running right into piles, by the way. They need to figure out a way to scald and bench Jake Ferguson for playing basketball with the football. And they need to really sit Javonte Williams and say, hey, I know what you're doing, which is good. And we like what you're doing. But when do the rule bends, because at this point, a fumble is a fumble. And we've been fumbling the ball with running the situation. So it is for what it is. Play the best player. You're right. Play the best player. I get all of that. Got to have it same way. And I get it. Jimmy Johnson had his selectives, right? But, man, he was still in fear mode that, shoot, hey, the quarterback threw this INT in practice. Hey, Jimmy don't play that, Yeah, Ferg dropping passes as well. Something got to be done. Repercussions of something got to be done on offense, too. Flanor needs more reps. Yeah, I do agree. Shout out to my guy Foots the King. He's been saying that for a while. And some others been saying that for a while. That you can only get so much and so far with gadgety players. And at this point, my guy Kevontae Turpin took a step back this season. I thought that he was going to be utilized more in the offense to give us a little bit more spark. And the Cowboys continue to put CeeDee Lamb in the backfield. Give it to the fast guy, the allegedly fast guy. Because I'm not getting any good speed off of my guy so far. I'm not. And that's Kevontae Turpin. And I hate to beat him up. And I get his statue and all of this stuff. But he's not giving us nothing. Zelch. Not impactful play. Dropping the ball when it needs to be caught. That type of conversation. These things need to be had, and it need to be somebody expressing that these guys are not playing up to par of what we are trying to get out of them. I'm looking for – let me see if I go ahead and delete this part. Bear with me, y'all. I'm looking for it. And it is. Okay, here we go. I found it.
Tyler Guyton.
I think he's soft.
Whoa.
I think he's soft. He has the feet. He has the athletic ability.
Yeah.
Y'all hear? Did y'all hear what he said? Okay. We're gonna pull this back around, and so many people miss the meat worrying about the potatoes. And they said, well, Flozell Adams, he was the king of false starts and all of this stuff. The man, at least we know for sure that he can only hear out of one ear. What's Guyton problem? What's Terrence Steele? Migraines? Would you rather have migraines or hear out of one ear? Good grief.
Tyler Guyton.
I think he's soft.
Whoa.
I think he's soft. He has the feet. He has the athletic ability. Yeah. He's basically like a first year rookie.
Right.
Yeah.
So he just needs to go down and stop giving his outside left hand and stuff like that. I looked at that the other week. I'm like, dude, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You've been in the league long enough. You've
A lot of
been in
people
major
agree with
college.
you.
What they go, Oklahoma or something like that?
He went to Oklahoma.
He went to OU.
He went to OU.
But I disagree on how the placement of the line. I don't like the way they have the line right now.
Right.
I mean, this guy was a right tackle and they put him at left tackle.
Right.
They should have kept him at right tackle.
Right.
They should have. This is what I said, and I've been telling you, this will work if they do it. I don't know what those coaches be thinking about. They've been coaches for a long time. I have no idea. But to me, at the beginning of the season, I said this last season, but at the beginning of the season, they should have put 60 at right tackle. They should have put 78 at right guard.
Terrence
the
Steele.
center.
And who's gonna play left tackle?
73. That's what he was before.
That was in high school.
Tyler Smith.
That was in
Tyler
college.
Smith put him at left tackle and draft that number 52 and put him at left guard.
Okay.
That's what I think would be a better environment for those guys.
Did he say just put Steele at left guard? If I'm not hearing that correctly, what did he say again? Because I can
Tyler Smith put him at left tackle and draft that number 52 and put him at left guard.
Okay, yeah. He talking about Tyler Booker, put him at left guard. You know, it is for what it is, man. God dog.
Okay.
That's what I think would be a better environment for those guys.
Left guard is your Tyler Booker.
Yeah,
And he was saying Tyler Smith at left tackle.
At left tackle. I feel you. He made all pro. Did he make all pro at left tackle? Didn't he?
No.
Or was it Pro Bowl?
He's an all pro at guard.
At guard. Yeah, keep him at guard. Flo, we gotta keep him.
Hey, these damn Tylers mess up a brother real quickly, man. All of these Tylers, man. All right, which one is the good one? Yeah. Which one is the good one, man? You know what I'm saying? It definitely ain't guiding, right? Shoot, man. Hey. Woo! All right, Cowboy Nation, man. Lord have mercy. I'm still waiting on this this news, man. It should be updating, and hopefully it was 11:35 with this conversation. Yeah. He said put Steele at right guard. That probably help him out tremendously, man. That might help him out. Yeah. I need $20 more, Eric. And since you said it, yeah, I need $20 more, Eric. I need $20 more. You can't just be dropping insults with the $4.99 for your mind. I need 20 more of them, man. Come on with it, JV boy. Tell them. We need $20 more. Yes, indeed. And while we getting those things together, I just want to let you guys know that we did hit this commercial up before, but I want to hit it up again because, you know, I want you guys to be in tip-top shape in a good way.
How to be an Atlas man. First, gently glide your House of Atlas razor with the grain to ensure a precise, comfortable shave. Then, drop your transmission with nothing but a spoon. Anything's a tool in the hands of an Atlas man. Now apply Atlas Calming Aftershave. Welcome to the top. Welcome to Atlas.
Be the smoothest guy in the room. Durable blades for long-lasting smoothness. Precision trim edges for detail and also cutting those sideburns. With a stabilized stainless steel for a smoother shave. Dermatologist tested, comfortable, smooth glide. This will be your number one blade in the world. And all you have to do is remember House of Atlas. Shave with the best. Yes, indeed. Shave with the best, man. House of Atlas. Get your starter pack right now and save all types of percentages with the flexible head with the Atlas razor. It got the flexible tip that can go up the curvatures of your head. So be sure to check out Atlas and use promo code LAW.
Angie Rebel Chicks $19.99. Seems like the fans are more embarrassed and pissed off more than the actual players and coaches. Shati all in the defense meetings, meanwhile the offense backsliding like Bland did last night. # they don't care.
Ooh, Angie, I appreciate you so much. You know why it's really comfortable for them? Because every Tuesday, NFL players get paid. And they probably they probably was pissed off the last night. But when that when they call it, that deposit hit that account, yeah. Some of these players get what we make out of retirement in 1 week. You know what I'm saying? we retire for after 30 years of working, and they get that on a week. You know what I'm saying? They like, okay, yeah, okay, all right, cool, I'm all right. That's what make them not as mad as they should be, because at the end of the day, there's no extra additives with this particular team if you make a deep run, because we haven't done it in 30 years and 30 seasons. So, yeah, and Eric, hey, you're late. Come on, man. You're stalling now, Eric. We're giving you a little grace, a little bit more mercy, but you're stalling, Eric. You're going to have to pay it up. I need 20 of them. Yeah.
Take the money out! All of it! Come on!
That direct deposit hit today, Paul. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. So, ladies, if y'all ever want to hit a football player up and want to get really good with them, hit them up on a Tuesday. Maybe they give you a better shot and a better chance to make it rain.
Take the money out! All of it! Come on!
Come on. Yeah. So, just trying to do these quick exercises, man. Before we go any further into this conversational pool, let's listen to Jerry being Jerry.
All done. That's ready to be announced maybe after the game or in the pregame.
I think the Cowboys are working on some stuff. I do. I think they're working on. I don't think they have anything done yet. I don't. I've talked to a couple of teams. We'll see. Eric, we always like to say this. This is Jerry being Jerry right there.
No question.
Jerry being Jerry. The original Ringling brother and Barnum and Bailey, he's going to...
That one would take the cake, though, saying we have a trade done without a trade being done.
Yeah, that would be crazy. So that was last night. And listen to this part.
Tried to make some adjustments that maybe we can talk about. I don't know if they're worth talking about. But the offense was really bad, and they're playing off balance to where they're almost like trying to play both sides of the ball, going for it on the opening possession, going for it on 4th and 4, where a field goal would make it a 2-possession game, doing strength.
Be sure to also go ahead and get your place in line. 657-390-7391 is the hotline.
Strange things and really trying to do too much.
Well, I think that's what happens to a first-time head coach like Brian Schottenheimer when you're trying to figure out a way to minimize the impact of one of the worst defenses in franchise history and maybe one of the worst in NFL history. Bolstered today by the big trade that Jerry's apparently finalizing with the Cincinnati Bengals, the only defense, by the way, worse than the Cowboys defense. And a guy who wasn't even playing for that defense. So,
what's the coach name for Chicago? I forgot his name, the head coach there. Did we drop the ball on not picking him up and keeping Brian Schottenheimer? Is it still too soon? Like, if we were to have that coach here, do y'all think that it would be some of the same things problematic to happen? And they probably wouldn't get a chance to have Matt Eberflus. But are you guys feeling differently? I'm hearing that Chicago is now 5-3, and they're looking forward to bolster up their team. Is Ben Johnson, he's a first-time head coach, and he haven't been coaching for 20 years and 30 years, whatever. Is Ben Johnson better than Schottenheimer, or is just Schottenheimer is dealing with the Joneses? Which one is it, y'all? Would we been a better team? Would we have been a better team with Ben Johnson, or Schottenheimer here? We don't have the pieces. Juxtaposed to them, they do have the pieces. Is that the situation? Chicago, they're a better team than us, right? They beat us big time. Tony Tone says Ben Johnson didn't want to go here. And I get that. The price is right. The money aspect of it. I think Ben Johnson is making anywhere between $15 to maybe $20 million more. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. I think that they're paying Schottenheimer anywhere between $4 to maybe $5 million. Ben Johnson is getting anywhere between 15 to 20, I believe. And on top of that, with that being said, there's no salary cap as it relates to coaching. Ben Johnson is better. Okay, we'll see though, man. I'm just putting that out there. Because Ben Johnson don't have to deal with the Joneses. You're all right for that though.
So that's interesting. But yeah, I think he felt like he had to do something to be more aggressive, and I think part of it was they thought that was a way to attack the Cardinals, and their pass protection really didn't hold up. Dak got hit 19 times in the game, sacked 5 times. The 19 pressures and 29 pass attempts is, I think, the second most he's had in over the 3-season span we've seen recently. So you can't get your quarterback hit like that. And they did have the scare right before the half. But I definitely think, in a lot of ways, the futility of the defense is affecting the head coach. And maybe the reason they haven't been so good on offense the last couple of weeks is because he spends so much time in the defensive meeting rooms now. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think when they hired Matt Eberflus, the thought was, this guy's been a head coach.
Hey, Ed Water, I always mess up his last name. Ed Water. Thank you so much, Sadiq Charles. Thank you so much for the big donation on PayPal. Put SC in the chat. It's strange because Sadiq Charles, and then you guys get when we have, Steve Carroll. They both had the same initials. But, get what I'm saying? But put SC in the chat for the same energy for both of them because they be doing the unbelievable job of supporting the nation, by the way.
Coach, he's been a defensive coordinator for 2 franchises. He'll have autonomy. That'll free Schottenheimer up to spend his time exclusively with the offense and coming up with a plan and calling the plays, and that's not been the case.
Yeah, the problems with the offense the last 2 weeks, do you think that is offensive line breaking down? Do you think it's just running into a couple of good defensive?
I thought it was going to be us, boy. They said the Jets traded Sauce Gardner. And then I saw that C. I was like, the Cowboys got Sauce Gardner.
Rebel Chicks $9.99. If Jerry can't coach through the HC, he don't want him. How long is Shotty contract? 'Cause the way the Jones is holding on to Flus, he mighty be the future HC, loudly crying, dear God.
Man, I thought Sauce Gardner was coming to us, man. He going to the Colts. Oh, my goodness, man. I don't know the compensation so far, but we got breaking news. The Colts is picking up Sauce Gardner. Hey, come on, Quinnen Williams, man. Come on, man. Hey, come on, Quinnen Williams, man. Since the Jets are on a fire sale anyway, they only won 1 game. We won 2 more games than them. So, hey, man, come on. Come on, man. Did the Jets win the game? I think they did. But, man, and Angie, you're right. If Jerry can't coach them, he don't want them. Basically. He want them yes mans and puppet mans all the way, man. I thought for sure. Oh, my gosh. I was hoping Cowboys. Hold on. Oh, my gosh, man. I'm just going to put some eyeball because I don't want this down the stretch. People going to say, man, Cowboys burnt Sauce Gardner. Sauce ain't saucing. Shoot. I can only imagine a Chavon Revel, Sauce Gardner. Boom. That changed your identity of the DBs. You can slide Bland back inside. Boom. We know Trayvon Diggs' destiny. He ain't even wearing Cowboys gear. So I know what Trayvon Diggs, I know what his plan is, right? But, man, I'm talking about a chef kiss. It would have been perfect. We would have had strengthened the identity of these DBs of being more physical. And I get it, Chavon Revel, he haven't played yet, but I can only imagine of the physicality that would bring to the table. All right, so they saying, oh, hell no, I wouldn't did that now.
Take the money out!
I changed my mind. Oh, my God.
Wasting my time.
Oh, my gosh. Sources, the Colts send 2 first-round draft picks to the Jets in exchange for Sauce. Now, I ain't saucing that much now. You know, I like some Gardner. You know what I'm saying? And I like some Sauce. But, man, they ain't finna send 2 first-round draft picks for him. No way. Now, if it was for one, maybe, because you can clearly say to yourself that there's not a cornerback that you can get in this draft that would equate to what Sauce can bring day one, right? You know, so I would say that. But 2 firsts, hey, man, hey. Now the coach just giving it up now, you know, I get it. That means that they think that they are ultimately in a striking distance of pretty much lifting up a Lombardi trophy. They got a run game. Their defense is very subpar, and not like what the Bynum kid is doing over there, I believe. And you can think about some of the pressure that they are able to get from their defensive front. But, man, come on, 2 first rounds, man, come on, man. Yeah, hey, man, that's too rich for my blood.
Units, or do you think there's film now on the Cowboys, teams see what they're doing, and that the book is kind of out on this team?
Well, I think in Denver, you're playing a legit one of the 2 best defenses in football across the board. I mean, and they're a great pressure defense, and they have been for the last 2 years. So, and then you're playing on the road, which this team does not handle well. You're playing on grass. That they don't play their best on that surface. You've got the noise brought into it. They're an undisciplined team that commits a lot of.
JVV boys said they believe in Daniel Jones. Let me tell y'all something, man. When somebody believe in you and you got the organization behind your back, it's going to work out. It's going to work out for his good when somebody believeth in you instead of going against you. Yeah, Toxic Tom, they overpaid for it, but they believe in Daniel. Like, what else did, like they got wide receivers, they got run game, they got good offensive line, by the way. They straight. They were 7-1, 7-2, something like that. They only lost 2 games. They straight. I mean, the coach straight. Now they got Sauce. Now they can just think about, okay, just keep everything up front. Yeah. At least they. We won in our trade. It's to the point. Got other news. Breaking: the Saints are trading Rashid Shaheed. Oh my God! To the Seattle Seahawks. Do we play the Seahawks this year? Do we don't play the Seahawks this year, don't we? Please don't let us play the Seahawks. Oh, my God. And that kid is quick, fast, and he's going to a spot in a hurry. Yeah. Dak has a no-trade clause, ladies and gentlemen. Lord, the Seahawks. So, for right now, out of the NFC, you will have to positioning yourself as saying it just this way, Cowboy Nation. Hold on. Let me pull up the rankings right quick. That in the NFC is crazy because you will have to position yourself. I would still put the Detroit Lions up there, which they can get out. They can get out. Green Bay Packers, Jordan Love is a liability, but, man, that's a team right there that you still have to focus on and worry about down the stretch. Let me pull up this up all together. When you think about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they're 6-2. That's a grit team, and they battered and bruised, but they still winning. When you think about the Seattle Seahawks, the Los Angeles Rams, or 41ers to that degree. The NFC ain't wide open like we thought they were. Sure. We could barely beat the Cards, man. We can't even beat the Cards, I meant to say. We can't even beat the Cards, and they the last place in their division. You know what tier we are in right now? Shoot, the Giants, Vikings, New Orleans. We in that tier. Lord. Seattle's looking good, man. Lord have mercy.
Penalties. Mm-hmm. So I think the two performances are not necessarily interrelated, but it just goes to the whole general inconsistency, now on both sides of the ball. I mean, the defense has just been bad almost every week, but the offense has been able to at least make a game of it against almost every opponent. But not last night. They just didn't protect the quarterback well. They had 3 turnovers, and the defense just never helps. Like, the defense doesn't get stops. They can't get in the rhythm offensively. They don't ever get any short fields. They did get the special teams play touchdown last night, but the offense just doesn't get a lot of help.
All right, and the offense didn't help us out a lot either. The Toxic Tom states, Colts owner dies. Now they make smart moves.
What's your point? What's your point?
This may be a low blow, but the Cowboys got 2 for 1.
Let me crack your cranium
Oh, my God.
fertilize your brain.
It's going to go from Jerry to Steven. Jeez. So we got 2 for 1. Ain't nothing we can do, man. If Jerry Jones, and I know I'm not wishing for nobody's demise, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that if Jerry Jones is 83, normally you live the length of your father, right? And if he is 83, Stephen Jones is at least, 60-something? Stephen Jones going to at least live it to be 83 himself. So even though they look like brothers, man, it's one of those things, man. My only hope would be is that Stephen Jones say, hey, man, I don't like to do these 2 episodes a week. I was only doing it because my dad, I was trying to compete with him. But since my dad is, off with the creator, I'm going to step down and let some real GMs get into the mix, I'm going to call up my buddy Troy Aikman, or I'm going to call up Will McClay and let him be the de facto, leader of everything as far as the GM. But knowing the Cowboys and knowing how they move, Alex Loomis, or however you say that kid's name, he will be your next GM way before Will McClay. Yeah. Jay Glazer said that they were working on something. We'll find out, man. Let's see. Come on, computer. Get on up there. I must hit the wrong button.
The game and the day kind of tells the story of the Cowboys yesterday. They have their red stripe on their quote-unquote America's team, and it's a nice tribute to the men and women of service and all that. But what made them that was the first 30 Super Bowls, you won 5 of them, you played in 8, you played in half the championship games. That's what made it. What Jerry thinks is it's just this 3-ring circus. It's so much fun, and it's about talking to, talk show hosts and former presidents before the game and just having a big time. That's what he loves.
Dominating ESPN's daily coverage.
Yes, I mean, ESPN was basically the Cowboys channel yesterday and is again this morning. Hey, what's wrong with Dallas? Well, the same damn thing's been wrong with him for 30 years. It's Jerry. And we just keep going around this merry-go-round, and the hope is, well, maybe Brian Schottenheimer is the knight in shining armor who can somehow, like Jimmy, coach his way through all that. But, man, there's so many obstacles, and now we're finding out on a roster it's not that good either.
Well, and then, Jerry embarrassed himself, whether he knows it or not, and the franchise with his comment to the Wall Street Journal last week about his priority being this gas well out in East Texas is worth $100 billion. and then, making a mockery of, I could be helping our defense, but I'm not. But this week, apparently he is. He is now committed to helping the defense. But just that and the whole tease yesterday with this trade I've made. And then after the game, I haven't made the trade. It hasn't been finalized yet. It's like, well, did you decide you didn't want to do the trade like that you were talking about? And now you're doing Logan Wilson instead? Like, I don't know. It's just a nonstop circus. And it's just not about.
Yeah, buddy. Boy, oh, buddy.
This is not the star up, not the star down, the star out. Get him out. Get these guys out of here. Matt Eberflus, that opening drive of the second half, you went into half. You should have been, what's the phrase, piss and vinegar? Isn't that what it is? Should have been doing that. You let him go out 74 yards in 3 plays. The depth of your defensive scheme is as shallow as a puddle. Get this guy out of here.
Hey, we got some good news, though. We got some good news, man. Hey. Look at what we got our all-star right here, boy. All right. Hey, the good news is Cowboys cornerback Kalen Carson's, despite the loss tonight, 1 target against, 0 catches allowed, 0 yards allowed, 0 touchdown allowed. Along bright the spot of the Cowboys defense, baby. Yes, indeed. Hey, why target him when, my guy Bland was just giving it up? You know what I'm saying? That guy Bland was getting burnt like toast, man. Hey, but these type of stats always tickle me so much, man, when I'm looking at these type of stats. Because at the end of the day, only 1 target, you know what I'm saying? It's like, why would we even have to try to throw it his way, when we getting success rates elsewhere? When I'm seeing my Cowboys do it, I'll be saying to myself, and I'm not beating up Dak, but I got to at this point. Dog, Dak, if it's working with Pickens, why even try to venture elsewhere? If it's working, don't try to force it elsewhere. If it's working for CeeDee Lamb, this is what I'm going to have to get to Dak Prescott. I'm going to say, hey, bro, yeah, you my dog, man. We said at the same table, man. We talked about some good stuff. Hey, if it's working, don't shy away from it, Dak. Continue to penetrate it with Pickens. Continue to penetrate it with Lamb. Look, let's not be trying to hit up everybody. Jeez, good grief. I don't want the community ball to be everywhere. I need for that ball to be only on, the throws that is needed to be made, Yeah. Oh, they gave rid of A.D. Mitchell too? So it's updated, not just 2 firsts. Oh, wow. Sauce for 2 firsts, Coates, Jerry Jones sleeping at the wheel. I feel you, but man, 2 firsts, I wouldn't do that, Receiver A.D. Mitchell is also on that particular trade situation. Okay, let me just reshare that. Appreciate y'all. Boy, y'all beat the national folks. Let's get back to this conversation. I appreciate y'all so much for tuning in. Let's listen.
Like they can't keep the main thing the main thing.
Right.
Yeah.
It's our Cowboys and NFL insider, the great Ed Werder, with us in studio this morning after that Dallas lost to Arizona last night. All right, your thoughts on the trade that Jerry teased all day yesterday. Logan Wilson, linebacker, 29-year-old from Cincinnati, for a 7th-round pick.
Yeah, well, for a 7th-round pick, they drafted 2 players in the 7th round last year. One of them made the team. Toya made the team. The other guy made the team somewhere else. But so I think it's a 50-50 proposition. I think in terms of compensation, you're getting a guy who's probably going to start for you on defense, who is under contract for the next 3 years. So I think it's a good value trade, but it's not like, hey, we got Max Crosby, we've replaced Micah Parsons. This is going to turn our team around. I don't like when Dak was talking about the effect it could have to bring in a prominent, dominant type of player. I don't think Logan Wilson was the guy he was referring to. But talking to general managers around the league, talking to people with the Cowboys, they definitely think He's better than what they're playing with right now.
Shit,
Kenneth Murray is, he's paid a lot of money. They traded to acquire him. He's played almost every snap on defense. It's like he's been untouchable with his coaching staff
him so much
for some reason. I think he'll be playing less now, but I think Logan Wilson will provide some leadership. He has like 11 interceptions. Which is the most among middle linebackers in the league. He was Cincinnati's leading tackler for 3 years, including the year they went to the Super Bowl.
Good
so
stuff,
I think he's a good player. I think he'll provide some leadership. I don't know how big of a difference maker he will be on a defense that's played as poorly as this one has.
So,
man, say what y'all want to say, man. I would take this Logan over Murray and Sanborn any day, and that's just for what we are seeing. And I get it. The move is like 3 weeks too late, 3 to 4 weeks too late. But at least it's a move for next year, so we can at least have him for next year. Don't have to worry about he's in the 3 years into his contract, so we good. Also, that's just the positive aspect of it. When I say that we are moving too slow, I was just going back listening to some of my older clips, and it hit me. We've been talking about Max Crosby for 4 weeks. Don't y'all know we've been talking about Max for 4 weeks? We've been talking about Trey Hendrickson for at least 5 weeks. That's crazy. And we still talking about him. That's crazy.
The team is now 3-5-1, and with everyone in front of them, any talk of the playoffs is just ridiculous talk right now. It's like I said, win 3 straight and then get back to us and see what happens. But I think the last 8 games are very important for the head coach. If you're trying to establish something new here, I don't know what the best they could do, but the way they play, I think, is still important, and especially to him moving forward, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I think he needs to establish himself as a legitimate head coach. I don't know to what extent he's done that. I know Jerry is, after a couple of the wins in New York and another one, Washington, he was specific about praising the performance of the head coach in terms of overcoming personnel losses in New York on the offensive line, where they won without 4 or 5 starters and without CeeDee Lamb and Turpin, and still found a way to win that game. And then after the Washington game, he talked about, hey, he's proven he can coach both sides of the ball. He's been, really involved in the defensive turnaround, but it hasn't proven to be a defensive turnaround. He is primarily an offensive coach, and that's where he needs to devote his time, and they've got to get it squared away on the other side of the ball.
No doubt. So that's Ed Water. Water. I can't say that man last name, but something in the world. Ed Warner talking about where's Schottenheimer spending most of his time at, all right? And he needs to rectify and get most of his time back on offense. And that could be by him trying to overexert himself. That could explain some of the reasonings why the offense looks stale in the last few weeks here. And it is something that we really need to consider. All right, so someone asked, did we win the trade so far? Yes, it is a situation that we won the trade. Come on with it. They gave us a B grade, and they gave the Cincinnati a D. All right, and then from here, hey, they love cracking jokes on us, man. From worst defense to the second worst defense. Hey, but the good thing is, I believe that Logan got Super Bowl experience, although he haven't won a Super Bowl, but he been to a Super Bowl. Yeah.
I got the first points on the board, right?
Exactly.
With the block punt, recover for a touchdown. But to your point, Jeff, the season has been over for a while now, and if we're being honest about it, the Dallas Cowboys are not a Micah Parsons away from being a good defense. This was going
help,
to be.
Though.
It
would help.
Well, you're saying it would help. The Dallas Cowboys are allowing opponents to score on 49.5% of their drives. That's tied with the Cincinnati Bengals for the worst in the league.
Right.
Yeah. So it's more than just one player away. And so if
can somebody tell me what team did Logan Wilson come from? Oh my gosh, man. Let me get on up out of here, man. You know, boy, we be here all day talking about this stuff, man. Oh my gosh, man. Is Logan Wilson the best player on defense now? He's the second best. I think Kenny Clark got him by a hair. You know, he's the second best player on defense right now. For right now, Logan is. Mm-hmm. My gosh, man. Oh my gosh, boy.
It starts from the first phone call. Most of the time, you're going to talk to Gene Burkett, a 30-year partner. You're not going to talk to some employee that just got put on the phones that day.
There are things that are so crucial,
Let me
especially
crack
if
your
it's a
cranium.
cataclysmic event, to have our experts get out and look at the vehicle, witness statements, photos, the whole thing.
Call Frenkel first.
Chosen by the people, feared by the insurance companies. Call Frenkel first.
Be sure to reach out to our partners, Frenkel and Frenkel Personal Injury Lawyers. They're located here in the heart of Dallas, backed by a combined now, 100 years of experiences. Dial 817 or 214 and all threes that you can dial. And reach out to our personal injury lawyers, Frenkel and Frenkel Personal Injury. If you can't dial that number, just visit frankelfirm.com. My hotline for your mind is 657-390-7391. That's my hotline. Come on.
Keep it off the books and keep it coming in. It's the OFC what I'm coming in. The inside caramel just like 100 grand. Call my phone, hit my line. Only ones who down for
From the 662 Will, you're live on the Nation. Talk to me.
Law, what's up, man? What's up?
Man, better days.
Bad days, man.
Yes.
Man. The offense let us down last night, man. They let us down. The defense played okay. They ain't play good. They ain't play great. They played okay. But we could have, if the offense could have gave us more than 10 points, we could have won. Because the 7 points the other 7 points came from special teams. But anyway, I'm hearing that they trying to do a trade package with Miami with Minka Fitzpatrick and Bradley Chubb.
Yeah.
Both as a package deal. And basically they trying to work out the probably the money wise and stuff like that.
Yeah, the money wise and the player that they're trying to the acquisition part of it. Yeah, I'm hearing the same thing.
Yeah. And I think they trying to throw in Miles October too. But anyway, would they help the team? Yeah, they'll help the team a whole lot. Even the Logan Wilson, that was a steal to me. I don't care what nobody say.
Oh yeah.
They gave up a 7-rounder, meaning 7 rounders really don't make the team anyway. So basically, you got a free player for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, so I don't care what nobody say. It was a good pickup. He better than Sanborn and Murray. If we bring on Bradley Chubb, Fitzpatrick, will it have the defense yet? We'll probably move to 25th. We'll probably be in the middle of the 20s with the acquisitions. But we got to make a run. We can't lose no more games. I know that's a tall task.
Oh, it's a real tall task, man. I'm more concerned now about our tackles on the edge opposed to like this defense at this point. Believe it or not, if these tackles can't block and they get the quarterback unalived out there, then it's just be even more of a SHIT show. You get what I'm saying? So the Cowboys got to rectify this offense, especially with their front five.
Man, Terrence Steele, bro, he need to go sit down, man. He just can't. He just not it, man. He's not good, man.
Right.
Terrence Steele is not good. Tyler Guyton, okay, this is second year. I give him one more year. But Terrence Steele, he is what he is with him, man. He's just not good, man. Sweat will beat him left or right off the ball, off that line, man. Beat him left or right.
Walter Nolan. I saw old reliable Calais Campbell, you know what I'm saying, win a rep against Nate Thomas though. But it's just one of those things, man, that everybody had their share, everybody had their turn at it, and I'm tired of seeing it, man. The offensive line been atrocious in the last 2 games. They need to get it better.
They need to, but Terrence Steele, he's been off ever since the season start, man. He's been off. I'm sorry. They just need to go sit him down and put Nate Thomas somebody in there. He's just not it. Even though I know they're not going to do it because they got money tied up with him, but they need to sit him down.
No doubt,
but
man.
Law, like I said, we can't lose no more games. We can't make the playoffs by wild card. That's over. It's too many decent teams. You have to win this. You have to make the playoffs by winning the division. The only hope the Cowboys have, Philadelphia got Green Bay, they have Detroit. Then they play us. Some way, somehow, Philly lose the next 2 games. They put them at 4 losses. And we go on the road and we beat Las Vegas. Then, and we go and beat Philly, then, we back in the race. But we got to hope that Philly do an epic collapse. That's the only way.
Yeah, it's the only way, man. Only way, man.
But that's all I got, Law, man.
And I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for calling in. That is my guy, Will, from the 662. And he's right, man. Shoot. Well, we praying on some downfalls, man. We like the inverse of Eric Stewart. Hey, Eric, you still watching? Or what happened to that $20, man? I know you got it. I know they didn't kick you out of the group already. One of the things that I can say is I do like the aspect of Bradley Chubb. I would love to see him in the Cowboys silver and blue at the start on the side of the helmet. But I like one of my Mississippi boys, Jeffrey Simmons, a little bit better. And, hey, man, Dallas Sports says 1977, stop dreaming. That's all we got. We ain't got nothing else, man. That's all we got for 30 years and 30 seasons is a dream. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. 30 years, 30 seasons. I got my guy, man, from the 863. You're live on the Nation. Talk to us, man.
Hello?
Scott, man, what's going on with you, man? What you got?
Nothing much, man. What's going on, Long?
Hey, we got the running back that you like, Javonte Williams. We were looking good out there on the field of running the ball. The offense took a dump on us, man, as far as the offensive line. Dak Prescott running for his life, even though he's a little bit springier and faster, right? But it's not enough, man. The offense been allergic to the touchdown area, man. What's going on with this team? I know what the defense is.
Well, just a little small ray of sunshine. If we can go back to 2018, we were 3-5, and then we got Amari Cooper, right? We went on a run, made the playoffs, got a game against the Seahawks, and we could have beat the Rams, but that one little move on defense kind of messed us up on that. So I would say there's still a little ray of hope of sunshine on that. But what I will say is watching the defense, every week, we have always said that we needed to make a move. We got one. Everybody's not too excited about the trade, but it's a lot better than what we have. For starters, it's a lot better than what we have. Now, if there are some more trades out there to be had. I just heard the young man say that we got something going on with Miami. I hope that happens, but there's still a chance for us to make the playoffs. I'm not going to write that off because of what we did in times past. But the way how the Cowboys are working, we got to stop rushing players back that are injured, because the proof is in the pudding, man. Everybody that's injured that they're paying is not playing good, man. That's the worst I ever seen Bland last night, bro. That dude was doing a church shout and fell backwards in the end zone, dog. That was bad. He got burnt all night long. But yet, you got Gilmore still sitting out there. Do we not need help on there? I don't understand why they wait and hesitate and act like they don't see what we see. We see this week in and week out that the defense need immediate help. Let's not wait that long to now to make a move. Move should have been made before. But that's neither here nor there now. We're here. We got the guy coming from the Bengals, and let's see what happens. But we definitely need more help than just that move. But one thing I will say, we do miss Micah Parsons. I don't care what nobody try to say, the podcast, all that stuff that he was doing. we
Give me the
miss Micah
podcast.
Parsons.
Give me the
But
podcast. Yeah.
there's one player that nobody is talking about that helped on the opposite side. We do miss D-Law. I don't care what nobody says that's a hater of D-Law, act like he wasn't good. Yes, he was. He might not have been an A++ player like we wanted him to be, but he drawed double teams. He did help stop the run a lot better than what we got going on now. He did open doors for Micah Parsons and other interior defensive to get sacks and to get to the running backs, bro. We got to stop looking like he wasn't good. So we haven't replaced him, and we definitely haven't replaced Micah Parsons, bro. And that is where your Moses Red Seas are opening up. That's where a lot of your breakdowns are happening or whatever. We do miss D-Law at the same time we miss Michael. Tell me I'm lying.
I mean, shoot, you get rid of two of your highest productivity guys on defense. Yeah, you got a glaring hole, and then we are seeing it live form that Marshawn Nealon can't carry that weight, right? Fowler trying, but he can't. He only got shoulders like that. And Jadeveon Clowney, I mean, it would have been nice to have Jadeveon Clowney plus the addition of Parsons or what have you, but
absolutely
we do everything backwards, man. You know, it's just
because
what
Clowney
it is.
showed up last night big time. Clowney showed that he still got it. Now he had to have 3-4 games get his legs under him from coming off the couch. Why not get the guy in the beginning of the season so that way his legs can already be under him and he can do exactly what he's doing now in game 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and we possibly could have won 3 more games had we had a decent defense. Guys, we got to stop fighting players amongst players on this Dallas Cowboy fandom. We always do this, just like we want to, we could trade away Pickens and bro, why can't we have straight A's on our report card? It's awesome to have players that can do everything, and you got one on one side and one on the other side. Let's not trade away anybody that's good. Haven't we had enough of that? Amari Cooper's gone. It took us until George Pickens to find somebody like him. Yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I appreciate you, man.
It's crazy,
bro. That's a good call for my guy, Scott, man. From the 863, we do a lot of that, and we can't have two good things, you know, instead of fighting it. You know, I get it, you know. It's the Cowboys' way. I think that they try to do it anyway like that with the front office. You know, they'll sprinkle, hey, CD Lamb got to have these touches. Come on, right? You know, we paid him the money, right? He got to get these touches. And the whole conspiracy theory with George Pickens, I hate conspiracy talk, but, man, it be like right there with us, don't it? You know, it's like, hey, you know, I'm telling you, they're going to throw us into the boiling pot and then eat us. And then the other people saying, dude, I swear. You're always paranoid. You're always crazy with this conspiracy theory talk, right? And more, that person who's saying, hey, they about to put us in this boiling hot water. Man, they get closer and closer to being right, man. That was the craziest part. I got from the 214, you're live on the Nation, brought to you by Sleeper. Talk to me.
Hello, is my reception good?
Oh, yeah, you great, bro. You great. Yeah.
Before I go off on the tangent and you can't hear what I'm saying. But I had went to the game last night, Law, and of course I'm not gonna say nothing that you probably didn't see on film or on the TV, but just I know like in person, just seeing it, that looked pretty bad, man. Like it just hit different, like when you see it in person. And to me, what it seemed like was the offensive players was everywhere that the defensive players was not. You know what I'm saying? Like even if they had just 2 receivers, those 2 receivers was wide the hell open. And so like what that tells me is that it's just a scheme thing. You know what I'm saying? And to me, Eberflus do got to go. You know what I'm saying? I think I was probably wrong about Eberflus because one of the things that it tells me is that if you see that something's not working and you still doing it, like that's not a mark. That's not the sign of a good head, not a good head coach, but that's not the sign of a good coach in general.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't really want that as my defensive coordinator. Like you got to be able to adjust to what's going on. That was my first point. My second point, and I know that they probably not gonna do this, but just to me, just like how I would do this is in free agency, I would get both Trey Hendrickson and Max Crosby, whatever the price is. I would get them both. I would build a defensive line through free agency. And then when the draft time came, I would build the linebacking core. And I feel like we have a pretty solid secondary to where if you build that front seven through free agency and the draft, we can make something happen. I know they're not going to do it, but I'm just saying, like, it's easy to see the holes in the defense that you can just fix it. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. I want to know what you think about that.
Yeah, that would be like $60 million in your backfield. Yes, well, not your backfield, but your edge rushing group. And it could be more than that, right? Because Crosby is going to at least account for like 34, 35. And then I think Trey is looking for anywhere between 38, 39. So that's a little bit north of 60, you know. So I don't think that the Cowboys can get both of them. That would be a good situation if we could finagle and finesse that, but I don't think that we can do those things. But I get what you're saying. Hedge your bet by getting 2 edge rushers where you know for sure one of them going to hit, right? One of these guys going to hit, and I get that. But I think that the Cowboys, by 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock today, we would know exactly what this team is going to look like heading into the rest of this season, man. But I appreciate you for calling in. What else you got? Mm-hmm.
Can I say this last thing?
Go ahead.
I'm already seeing Howie Roseman get busy. I'm already seeing Howie Roseman do his thing. They got Jair Alexander. Like the way that Howie Roseman moves, and I know we hate to give the Eagles any type of credit, but Howie Roseman is the best in the business, man. He's the best in the business, just hands down.
Yeah.
The way he moves is the way I would move as a general manager. You know what I'm saying? So overall, I mean, this is how I feel. It's just kind of disheartening, just to see kind of, you can see where we lacking it, but they just don't make the moves. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. It's just part of being a Cowboy fan.
It's part of it,
I appreciate you, Lon.
Anytime, man. And yeah, that's all we got. We got nothing tangible, ladies and gentlemen, but sure hopium. You know, that's all we got. I'm trying to stack it and sell it, right? I'm giving it away. You know, I'm giving it away for free $99. That's all we got. And somebody said, man, you know, Logan Wilson trash, man. I just need that trash to be better than the other trash of Kenneth Murray, you know. All right, so there's different levels of trash, right? I just want that this particular Logan Wilson, for whatever curse that we have upon this team, that he can somehow, through his bloodline, will be one of those guys that it won't get hurt, play lights out, to a point. You guys seen, and since he brought up the Eagles, I hate them. I can't stand those boys. The Eagles. This situation, they got Zach Vaughn, you know what I'm saying? And he was considered, hey, a guy that hurt, you know, they can't play. He's a journeyman, blah, blah, blah. And he came to that team and blew up and do crazy things. Our only hope would be, ladies and gentlemen, if we can do the similar thing with Logan Wilson, look, can he be our version of a discount Zach Bond at least? You know, I would take that. All right, I got from the 979 DP. What's on your mind? What you got for us, man?
What's going down with you, Law?
Hey, man, all is well. Can't complain, bro.
Oh, yeah. To be honest, I don't even think I'm going to speak on the game because the game is what it is. Yes, that was an awful showing. But kind of like to one of the points that you were talking about. I think you were talking about last night. It just doesn't seem like there's any emotion from any of these players when they're getting beat the way that they are, and I don't know why that is. It seems like they've all been, I don't know, like they've been hypnotized by Jerry or something like that, because it's like they all repeat the same talking points, or they have the same optimism that he does after they get beat. It's like they make it seem like everything is going to be all right and things are going to look up, they're going to fix things of nature, and that's not what's going to happen. And I'm not trying to like make fun of any of the other fans or anybody that's called that still have that hope with them.
Right.
It ain't no hope for this season. Like these boys look bad, man. Like, and it sucks because there's not really any bright spots. At least not that I can think of. Like maybe you're like down as a rocker. He's shown some flashes. Brandon Aubrey, he's gonna keep doing this thing. Dak, yeah, he's played well, but him and that offense, they've been looking bad for the past 2 weeks. And it's just like, who's gonna like step up and say something, man? It's like what do you do? Are they scared of Jerry or what? It's like the guys who do speak out, they end up getting sent off. Like Dave Bryant, David Irvin, Amari Cooper. Even though Amari Cooper didn't necessarily say anything, but he dared defy what Jerry was about that whole what. Not gonna say that online, but
right.
They sent him off because of that, and it's frustrating seeing that, man, because it's just like, I wish somebody would just stand up to them dudes, whether it be players or coaches, but it's the usual, man. Like I know they got the Raiders up next. Wouldn't surprise me if Ashton Jeanty runs rough shop all over them boys. So it's gonna be the same old BS, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's the same old BS, man. I don't know what else to say, man, outside of the fact that we just got to survive the storm. Is Logan Wilson a centerpiece that can correct the issues with this team? No. He coming from he's coming from the 31st ranked defense, right? So, I hate to say that, but Trey Hendrickson is in the same category. He'll be coming from the 31st ranked defense, right? So they could be the only shining bright spots for that particular team, and you add that over here, maybe we can combine forces and just help his team out completely. But the Cowboys, even though we 3-5-1, they gotta want it. You know what I'm saying? They got to say to themselves that they want this. And unfortunately, they satisfied with what we got so far. They comfortable.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Just one last thing. You had talked about it earlier on your live about that whole thing with Jerry and Stephen A. Smith. Like, that's just crazy to me that this man has disrespected the entire fan base and everybody, yet you sitting up there cockeyed kicking to do in your suite. That's crazy to me, man. Like I couldn't be in Jerry's position, because if it was me, Stephen A. wouldn't step one pinky toe in my stadium.
Hell yeah, I would definitely would have that energy, man. But I appreciate you for calling in, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you taking my call. Take it easy.
No doubt. Queen Cowboy Sports states, did you talk about getting Everson Griffin yet? We didn't receive Everson Griffin since 2020. If the Cowboys pick up Everson Griffin now, that would be a monumental open up cheeks taking a dump in our faces and saying that, hey, it's somehow raining chocolate. No way. There's no way. Maybe somebody reposted an old post, but there should be no Everson Griffin on this team. If it is, y'all let me know. Yes, indeed, Cowboy Nation. All right, so with that being said, this team, boy, we got a long way to go, man. I got from, and I'm going to try to get to everybody calls. I got from the 206, that's MJ, you been in the mix over here. Talk to me.
What's up, family? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm all as well, man.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I ain't tripping. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Just got to, people make good points, but you got to start, it's like me and you say me and you the two corners, Law. And we in high school, we played zone. We played every position. We could play off, we could play on. So I don't want to hear that no more time about the scheme. No, it's not the scheme. Law, it's not the scheme, Law.
What is it, man?
We just got some bum-ass players, so I don't want to hear that shit no more. I'm tired of them damn excuses. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, look, he had number 25 that used to play for the Cowboys, and he played over there for Chicago. Remember how we used to talk about him getting burnt? And he over there playing good for Chicago. So you telling me he left Dallas, and when he used to play over here, and then he go to Chicago and play the same? Man, come on, man. No, that don't make no sense to me. So that right there is a lie. You know what I'm saying, Law? So it's the players, bro. They fucking dumb as hell, dumb, you know. Because everybody playing the same scheme this coach is playing. We just got some bum-ass players. And what you said earlier, you said it. If you would have got this guy earlier, it's the linebacker got to put your boy. Because remember we used to lose Sean Lee. When Sean Lee go out the game, our defense get ran over. That one player, Law, man, when he left, our defense was horrible. When we got that one player back, the defense played good. Ain't that crazy? So what you got to do, put that Logan guy there, and like you say, Law, this guy, Jerry Jones, I hope he don't come with this bull job. If he going to get Miami player Chubbs, and he's going to get Fitzpatrick, bam, and get your boy Simmons, man, I'm going for the Gusco, Law. I'm going to get Simmons. If they want to give me Chubbs and Fitzpatrick, that ain't going to be that much. You're going to get rid of them, let fruit them draft. We might have 2 or 3 picks for the draft anyway. That's all we need anyway for next year. And go on and get Simmons, and go on and get one of them other ends. You go on and get that boy from Oakland, if they want to give him up, or you get that boy from Cincinnati too, and you just rebuild your whole defense, and there shouldn't be no excuses. With all them players, because if you get Simmons and Chubbs and then Fitzpatrick, they're going to put you over the top right there. Or, the like you say, if they're working on the other DN, I don't know which one it is, and Fitzpatrick, because they're still in Miami, like you say. So they're trying to get, I know they're trying to get Fitzpatrick, and they're trying to get Fitzpatrick and Chubbs. Look, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
So if you get Fitzpatrick, Chubbs, and Simmons, will you be happy?
Yeah, man, I'll be elated, man, you know, very happy.
And then going on, like you said, go on bring Gilmore, because Gilmore can play both of that. He played with this guy before. Go on sign Gilmore, put that guy, put what you call it in the slot.
And like get his son to Samuel Jr. too. Get him too as well.
Man, I'm going for the Gusto. If he ain't hurt, if he's still hurt, then you know you don't want him.
He just medically cleared yesterday.
Oh, he just medical cleared? Yeah. Bring him on in then.
Bring him on in.
You got to go on and redo. Go on, bring your defense in, and and one more thing.
In closing, what is you got? What you got?
In closing, Charlie lost the game. You know why he lost the game, Law?
Why?
Because he was listening. He was listening to the fans.
Oh yeah.
I remember one game, Law. You remember this game against Green Bay? And I know you remember this. He playing Green Bay, Brett Favre, and the Cowboys kicked, I think, about 5 field goals, and we beat Green Bay that day. Because we kicked all them field goals. And if Shotty would have went on and stopped trying to, I don't know what he's trying to be like Detroit. We're not Detroit. He left point. Kick the field goal, kick the field goal, kick the field goal. He got the ball back with a minute left. Go down there and kick a field goal and won the game. He should have kicked them field goals. He went for it 4 times on 4th and made none of them. And you should have went on and kicked them points, man. You lost the game right there, bro.
No doubt.
Trying to, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to impress you guys, the fans, with that foolishness, and he cost his team the game. So I'll put that on Shawty. How about the Cowboys? You still got a chance, Law. You can't lose. You can only lose one more game. You got to be 10-6-1. You can't lose. If you lose over 2 more games, the season's over.
No doubt, man. That's MJ, man, from the 206, man. You know. Brett Favre, man. Good old Brett Favre. Yep. That toxic Tom the other day said, man, just going to get all 12 players, man, on defense. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, boy. My guy MJ be on it, boy, you know. If we had the 85 Bears, the 2000 Ravens, or the 2001 Bucks, boy. Oh, my gosh. Hey. Let me get the next caller on. I got from the 626, then I got the 607-304. Hold tight. 626, you're live on the Nation, man.
Yeah, there's a lot going on right there, but we ain't got that many picks.
Right.
But I would just say we only got 3 wins, Lo. So
3 wins, November.
whatever we really do is for next year. It's trying to help for this year, but it's for next year. So I'm not going for Hendrickson because he's only on a 1 year. He got no more contract after this. So if you want Hendrickson, we got to pick him up in free agency, like old boy said a couple calls ago.
Yeah.
But it's got to be, at this point, it's got to be a D tackle. It's got to be Quinnen Williams or Simmons. And you can only give up the Packers first because our pick going to be most likely a top 10.
Yeah.
So you can't give up that. You know what I'm saying? So if I were to tell you we get Simmons and a first-round pick for Micah, you would be happy about that.
I mean, yeah.
So if we were to give up one first, give up the Packers first, you feel all right. You feel decent. So we need to go give up that Packers first and get.
Man, you had a great point, man.
Overshown comes back, pair him up with Wilson, and then that top 10 pick that's most likely the best safety next year, best linebacker in next year's draft. But I'm not giving that up. But that's it. That's all I got.
Yes, indeed, man. I mean, I'm not saying you get rid of all of your first-round draft picks. But Simmons and Caleb Downs right now, that's a good combination. And then we got to hit on our second round. That'll be great. Think about that, man. Think about that, y'all. You get Caleb Downs in the draft. Get Jeffrey Simmons now, right? And you just give the Green Bay Packers that damn draft pick from the Green Bay Packers. Yeah. You give whoever, you give and that way you don't have to go back and forth with the damn Titans. You give them your first round draft pick, which is going to be the Green Bay Packers pick. Yeah. And then you can secretly, I hope he ain't listening. You can secretly shop Osa. Oh, you can secretly shop him, and be like, hey, this scheme just didn't work out for us, and we know we just paid you, and get something back in return. Please, I hope Osa don't watch this. But yeah, you can secretly do that. I'm not trying to say get rid of my dog. You know what I'm saying? You're my guy, but I'm just saying. Yeah, you can secretly shop him for another cornerback or y'all like, man, Law, you bad, man. You can't get rid of Osa, man. We just paid Osa, man. I'm done with y'all, man. Mama Osa gonna be watching. Hey, I got from the 607. You live on the Nation. DJ, talk to me, man.
Yo, it's the second worst bad thing of being a Cowboy fan when they lose.
What is that?
Is your wife's an Eagles fan, and she wakes up. But listen, yo, give me a second. Let me talk. Yo, when we play football, there's another team on the other side. They got 11 just like us.
Yeah.
They win and lose just like us. You don't just come in the field and think you're going to win the game just because you got Pickens and you got Lamb and you got Devontae Williams. They're going to play too. You don't you don't think Jacoby Brissett wants to start? You don't want it. They just found their quarterback. And you know what? I feel so bad for Dak because you know what? When you get that ball, he's got to go down the field, and no matter what, we know we're going for it. So automatically he gets stopped. Momentum goes right down. We get the ball. Ferg goes right down. Fumble. There we go. Now we're playing catch up. Now we're sitting there, and Dak's sitting there like, oh my God. And God forbid we're going to get him killed. How many injuries is going to take? Do you want him to have legs? What are you doing, Jerry? You're paying him $60 million. Protect him more. Now after press conferences, now you're upset. You should have been upset. Now we got 3 hours to make a once in a million trade when we should have been doing it. Like, come on. Like, it's really sad to be a Dallas Cowboy fan. Like, we're not supposed to be like this. We're home. We put up 40 points a game. We're putting up no touchdowns. on garbage time? Like, what's going on? Is CeeDee Lamb's laughing at DeJuan Bland like it's a joke when he's getting burnt? Like, it's not funny. This is not funny, man. No, get these players off our team. Like, what are they doing? They don't think this is serious? Like, you have real avid Dallas Cowboys fans that really die for their team. And we're not even playing, bro. Our line, they're going through us. Like, it's nothing. Javonte Williams, he's trying his hardest, and he's fumbling. Like, it's just so frustrating, man. And then now everybody's coming on here. This is not Madden. We're not getting Traven Hutchinson. We're not getting Max Crosby. We're not getting these players. Like, stop calling the law and saying this stuff and just wishing on a dream. We're not getting them. Jerry is so cheap on $1. He 7th-round pick for Logan Wilson. Who wants Logan Wilson? Nobody. Nobody wants him. So, you know what, Law? I'm going to pray we get one win. Because you know what? When things start messing up, guess what happens? Pickens, he starts doing his stupid stuff, got a penalty. All of a sudden, here his stuff comes out when a big first down and he has to throw the ball. Like, come on. All that stuff's coming out now. Watch. When we start losing, all the bullshit's going to start coming, Law. It's so frustrating. We should be talking about a good Cowboy win. Now we're talking about a really bad loss.
Yeah, it is.
Like, come on.
It's
terrible, so depressing, man. I hate calling. I love calling. I want to be, DC for life and all that. Man, but nah, I'm just going to call you and tell you the real, bruh. Because you know what, man? I never want to give up my Dallas Cowboy flag. But, it's so heartening to turn on Monday Night Football and watch that performance and turn it off by halftime and not want to watch them again. And then CeeDee Lamb and all them. Like, it's just so depressing, bro. It is, man. And I love them. I love those guys, man. But, bro, you can't even say right now with a straight face that we could beat the Raiders.
Nah, you sure okay, because Genty, look at his chops, man. But I appreciate you for calling in, Chief, man. It's a really good call from you,
man. DC for life, man.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. DC for life. That's my guy DJ from the 607, man.
This deal.
Let's get to the latest rumors. Whoever this Ricky Scoops is got the Micah deal. And I'm going to go ahead and follow this Twitter account. People can laugh at it, but I want you to get the rumor. You can choose yourself to dismiss it or not. So this is Ricky Scoops, who was supposed to retire, but is such an attention whore.
Hey, by the way, Trey Hendrickson, I don't think that's a deal because my phone would have been flipping all the way up around and everywhere. So, but, y'all be mindful. There's a lot of people catfishing today. A lot of people shooting their shot.
Or is being told by his player agency to put out these leaks of whatever the motive is. Here's the info. Number one, sounds like the Dolphins will be moving Bradley Chubb today. The Cowboys and 49ers are the most likely destinations. Both teams have also reached out to the Bengals about Hendrickson. And then the one that Bobby signed up, Patrick, but that would be the Cowboys' backup plan if they cannot land a pass rusher. So this is Ricky Scoops saying pass rusher first, Minka Fitzpatrick is a backup. And yesterday you tweeted that you thought Minka would solve a lot of problems.
Yeah, because he's the thing with Minka to me is
Chop, look up the team control of Minka after this.
One more year. He has one more year.
So next year.
He has one more year left on his deal.
And 28 or 30?
He is 29, I believe. 28. He's going to be 29 here in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Minka to me is they have so many issues with their personnel and so many issues with guys knowing where they're supposed to be. If Minka can be a up in the box safety, a deep middle safety, if he can be somebody that plays the nickel, which he can do all these different things, and he's a very useful tool on the defensive side. He changes the dynamic of your defense. He changes the complexion of your defense whenever you're in whatever you look at. It's the thing we talked about with Nate, that Darren Woodson made it so that the Cowboys didn't have to have sub packages. They had Darren. Darren would do whatever they would normally sub in for, and it allowed them to just have guys play their roles, and then Darren was the key to all of it, making sure that it changed.
I like what he's saying, but the only thing that I dislike is for us to create these ideals and these bouncing of great opinions, right, of players, and it never happened. That's worse than the hopium. You know what I'm saying? It's like, the false hope is worse than the actual hope. The false hope is worse than the actual hope. It'll be nice if the Cowboys can see some of the things that we see, right? And I think egos just get so much in the way. The need to be right gets so much in the way that we don't get a chance to see these things materialize because somebody wants to be right. I got from the 304, hey, Lou, you live on the Nation, man. Talk to me.
What's good, Law? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
Okay. Yeah, man. Hey, look, I like to come with the truth, man. And the truth is, as I said, Jerry is not going to trade those first-round picks. These are, what's going on right now. This is what exactly he wanted was, he hyped up this, I made a trade, and Logan Wilson, he's better than what we got, but he doesn't move the needle. But at the same time, we're just not a good team, man. We're not a good team. From top to bottom, coaching staff is just not where we need him to be. Schottenheimer, you're starting to see the chinks in his armor. You bench Jaden Blue for fumbling, so you're going to bench your starting running back and tight end for fumbling.
Right.
So how are you going to be consistent in what you're doing? So now you see him picking on. I wouldn't say picking on, because you're an adult. Ain't nobody picking on you. I would say you're using your power against these rookies, which is totally unnecessary when you won't hold anybody else accountable. You won't hold these top dollar players accountable. So yeah, it's sad to see, and Jerry's doing what he's been doing for years, and we just eat it up. Pause, all of it.
Yeah.
He eat it up. He's just sitting there. Oh yeah, we're going to make it. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And in all actuality, he's just keeping everybody entertained because, like he said, he's going to do whatever he needs to do to stir that pot.
And he's doing it, man. Yes, indeed.
Yeah. But last night, man, it's sad to see. It's sad to see that we are that we're in this predicament.
Right.
That Osa, I don't even know what he's doing on the field. I don't know what Murray is doing on the field. Safeties, I don't know what they're doing on the field. But then again, these players were not drafted by this regime.
Right.
So you have to Eberflus, you got to give him grace. Even Jerry said it this morning.
Yeah.
He said the biggest regret was him firing, 3 different defensive coordinators 3 years in a row. You need continuity. Yes and no, yes and no, because it all, yes and no, because it all was at, you still had this similar to same concept on the field when it comes to Dan Quinn and Mike Zimmer. It was similar, in the concept, but this, that was more of a man team, and concepts were man, your cover 3s, your cover 2s, not your cover 2s, but your man with the two safety tops.
Most certainly, and I get exactly what you're saying, hey Lou. We gonna have to definitely get things moving and grooving, man. But I appreciate you for calling in.
For sure.
All right, appreciate you. That's a good call from A. Lou from the 304, y'all. All right, I got room for like about 2 more callers. I got a call that I got to jump on in a few. Business nature, and it's a good one, But y'all bear with me. I got 956. Y'all make it quick.
The conference has been locked.
Anybody that's left in this call queue, y'all make it quick. I got for the 956. You in the mix. Talk to me.
I want to make this quick. And to this day, I get goosebumps always talking like you're one of them famous persons. Always, you are. But, man, I know you're just one of our brothers talking to us every day. I hear you every day like a brother, but I freeze up every single time trying to talk to you. I'll make this quick.
Okay.
Lineman. One of the last callers was saying about the lineman protecting Dak. He has your most investment on your team, right? $60 million. Okay. Yeah. You're going to invest in him right. You got to protect him. Protection yesterday was good when Nathaniel Thomas went in. He went in. He did a good job. I'm not going to lie. He did better than Terrence Steele. But wasn't his original position right tackle or left tackle?
Left tackle and right tackle. Boy, we need help on both of them.
I know he's ambidextrous, so that's good. But if he was original right tackle, I would flip him and gut him, do that, and see if that works. At least be on the side as a swing.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, I'll let you go, Locks. I know there's a lot of people. Have a great day, baby.
That's my guy, Def King, man. All right, Lokes, man, from the 469, what's on your mind?
Hey, what's up, Law?
Not
Hey,
much,
real
man.
quick, man. Hey, this defense just needs to be able to make some stops. I mean, you see week after week where we have an opportunity just if we make a stop and, get back in this game. But, man, you could put a Cheeto in that door and shoot, anyone can run through that defense right now. And at this point, you just got to get a chance at the wild card. And I hate to give credit, but, hey, congratulations to the Eagles locking up that division back-to-back in decades in history. And I'll be honest, Law, it hurts that it wasn't the Cowboys to show the growth and the prosperity of our pain of decades of, losing. But, hey, we're rock bottom again. And while we see a team who just won the Super Bowl make moves to keep improving where they were already once are, and that's first place in the division and competing for a top seed NFC. That's where they are right now, and they keep improving. And we see this team just falter to, hey, we're okay where we're at, which is, I don't know what to do with this team. But yeah, that's all I got, Law. Hopefully we make some moves, but if I were you, if you were to do it, Law, if Pickens wasn't coming here next year and he's not going to sign, would you trade him to get a stud defender? And that's all I got.
Okay, appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for calling in. I'm seeing and I'm hearing. I've seen too much football to understand, and I know you guys seen too much football to understand. The deadline haven't started yet, but it's finna be here in about 2 hours, 3 hours. Whisper. I've seen the writings on the wall. I've seen the Cowboys once again talked about, and I'm not saying that this is a direct shot at George Pickens, but in the chat, let me know that you guys seen a title, a headline that says costly penalty by George Pickens costing the Cowboys momentum on a drive. Costly taunting penalty from the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? George Pickens. Have y'all seen that headline? I've seen it all last night, earlier this morning. And I'm sitting here thinking like, that damn play was much to do about nothing. Matter of fact, there was more things as it relates to unsportsmanlike conduct coming from the Arizona when they forced a fumble on Javonte, opposed to what Pickens displayed, right? And there was multitudes of articles, headlines saying that George Pickens with a costly penalty that cost us this game or what have you. And I just kind of like dismiss it because I didn't want to talk about it. But this is what it was.
Sideline and a first down catch by Pickens. It's the
After
first
the
down
play,
first.
unsportsmanlike conduct against the offense, number 3. That counts as his first sports disqualification.
I mean, some stuff, man, in the heat of the battle, they shouldn't even be able to call that as a penalty.
J Diz, $5. Afternoon Law. Are people still out here, not you by the way, defending the Jones family? I mean, how much more abuse and evidence naysayers need to see?
Hey, man, these naysayers, they ain't lying. Yeah. But this is more unsportsmanlike, in my opinion. So they turn a blind eye. They turn a blind eye and ears to that, right? That's in front of somebody's face, opposed to somebody holding the ball out like, hey. I mean, they ain't calling this the same on both sides. Now, I get it. We got our butts whooped, and I'm not trying to be out here trying to look for any sympathy or empathy here. But it's a BS call. It's a BS call. You know, that there should have been, hey, man, chill out for a second. But based off of the character of Pickens, and I hated that he spoke about it 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago. And he was saying that I was trying to lobby for a call, and I think it was like he had got called several times or forced PI several times. But since he made that statement, he haven't been received a single PI, I believe. Yeah, he haven't received a single PI. So it's just crazy to me. But I get it, you know. And it's okay to call one person that So they can say all of that, but he can't show the ball.
And a first down catch by Pickens. It's the
After
first
the
down
play,
first.
unsportsmanlike conduct against the offense, number 3. That counts as
Look how late this flag is. He handed the ball to the ref. Watch how late this flag is.
his first towards this.
And now he going, now I'm going to hit the flag. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. The Goodell officiating. Yeah. And that's not AI. That's on the NFL on Fox official site. They don't do those things as far as CI and AI type of stuff on their channels. So it's just crazy how, you know, we can decipher what is unsportsmanlike or what is absolutely sportsmanlike. You know, it's just crazy. And I'm not saying that that's the reason why we lost the game, but I'm clearly seeing, ladies and gentlemen, is that, you know, the Cowboys continuing to be that way. But, you know, I always like to leave in a little few humor. You know, sometimes, you know, you got to take your mind off a few things. I do like this trash talking right here. And this is what we probably all need to hear when we playing them sticks. Make me want to go back to playing these sticks, man. Come on with it.
And you still fucking lost, pussy boy. Shut the fuck up with your fucking receiving hairline ass, chaos eye looking ass. Nah. Don't fucking say shit, bitch. Todd! Marquise Brown! A.K.A. Hollywood fucking Brown! Get your fucking belt on your shoulder! Matter of fact, where's my fucking belt?
Hey,
you fucking grab your belt, bitch! I'm grabbing
listen,
mine!
you can't compare yourself to the
I
GOAT,
got
little
fucking
man. Hey, you can't compare. Look. You can't compare yourself to a fucking GOAT. Man, you shut the fuck up. Let me talk to you. You little bitch. You keep talking. I'm going to get my belt and I'm going to whoop the shit out of you. You will not score, little man.
Shut the fuck up, alright, buddy? Can you do that for me?
What the fuck? What the?
And that's where she writes!
Yeah.
Mr. Felony Man!
Watch this dot, little man. I'm finna beat the shit out you now. Yo, can you hear me, little man?
Yeah. These little kids be on it these days, don't they?
Thank you. Tied up, bitch. Thank you. We throwing that shit.
Yeah.
We throwing that shit. We still throwing them check downs, bitch. I'm a fucking check down merchant just like King Rogers, okay?
Hey, you're not fucking manipulating me. I don't care if you're fine. I'm just making sure you're there.
Look at these. Look at it.
Thank you, bitch.
I'm locked in. You see how quiet he is? He know this shit's gonna get bad for him. Watch this fucking dot, little man. Watch this fucking dot. Watch this fucking dot.
You know I still get a chance after this, right, buddy?
Okay, should have punted it.
Should have what? Should have what? Shut up! What? Get the fuck out of my game! And you still fucking lost, pussy boy. Shut.
He got bodied by a young kid, man. He got bodied. He probably was an L head. He wasn't even a Y head, boy. Hey, man, that's how y'all be playing on them sticks, man. I didn't know, man, that you can be like back and forth with each other like that. Yes, indeed, Cowboy Nation. Where's his mother? I don't know, man. True story. Back in the days, boy, if we had a camera when we were playing Tecmo Bowl back in those days, or when we were playing like the early stages of Madden, And these sorts of things, boy, we probably be multimillionaires, boy. The things that I said to Twin, you know, and my brother, I got another brother, my bigger brother, man, named Ben Tech. I mean, he kind of just bench presses 4 or 5 for like breakfast, and he used to be sitting there like all swole and stuff, and he'd be like, "Hey, you want me to lose? You want me to lose?" And then one time we were playing the game, and he just paw off and punch my neighbor, man, in the chest. And he's like, "Hey, score again." I'm like, "Wait a minute, now. You finna go to jail. You finna go to jail over fighting in this playing this game." But it's crazy. My older brother eventually won, though, you know. He ain't never punched me like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, RK, he ain't never punched me like that because he know. If my older brother would have punched me like that, he probably would have won that battle. But he know that he would never be able to sleep well at night, and he would never be able to have his back turned to me because yes, because I'm coming for revenge. Yes, indeed. And it won't be fair. It won't be nice, by the way. So it is for what it is, Cowboy Nation. There will be some more exciting news later on down the fray. If possible, I will try to deliver it for y'all. That's all the time that I have for this beautiful moment. The Cowboys 3-5-1. We need a Law Madden stream. If I can learn how to play again, you know, I might have some muscle memories around here. You know, I might have some muscle memory. Yeah, but Lil Smooth was talking some noise, wasn't he? But it's only entertainment. That's how the Cowboys play defense too, by the way. We just got to get our offense like that. Y'all saw the score was like 54-48. Nobody played any numbers in the defense. The odds are Law Madden streams on Twitch. Let's get it. Yeah, maybe I need to do that. And y'all can see a real one on them sticks, you know? Oh my gosh, Cowboys. I would never thought that it would be November and we only have 3 wins. My only thing that I can say from here is that I hope that 2018 repeats itself. Somehow something need to spark. Something need to awaken. But historically speaking, this defense is dog water. Technically speaking, I'm angry and I'm upset at the way we move. We move too slow. The sense of urgency is never existing because we operate in comfort. Everything is going to be all right. Mostly it's because we got No, wait. Let me see. I'm double checking. I'll stand the show if we really got them. Y'all lied too much for me, man. Talking about we got Quinnen Williams. No, wait. We signed Quinnen Williams. Who the source? I'm reading. I'm trying to refresh over here. I'm refreshing. Why am I? If we got Quinnen Williams. Oh, yeah! I tell you what, let's stop this mother sucker. Oh, yeah, damn. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, we did get Quinnen Williams. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. We got Quinnen Williams. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, my gosh. She's. Oh, hey, baby.
You merely adopted the dog.
I was on my way out. I
was born in it.
I told y'all we gonna get somebody.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Man,
it is you! I cannot believe it!
Oh my gosh. Yes, indeed.
Greetings, Your Highness!
I cannot believe it. Oh, BMJ. Oh my gosh, man. Hey, Schultz, he didn't even let me know. Yeah. I feel a whole lot better now, baby. And Aaron Whitecotton. All right, so gosh. Let's extend the show, baby. Shays. Oh, my gosh, man. Breaking news, man. Let me just say this, man. Y'all done got me, man. Boy, y'all done got, let me set it up so I can get it over to my Instagram, too. Oh, my God. I'm sitting here playing the damn. Boy, let me see. Boy, look. I take back a third of the things that I said with the Cowboys. Jerry Jones, baby. My buddy, thank you. Yeah, I've been talking about Quinnen Williams since he sneezed and blessed himself, man. Come on with it, baby.
You merely adopted the dark.
Oh, my God.
I was born in it.
Y'all knew way before I knew. My insider, man, he fired, man. He fired. Boy, I'm telling you, he's fired. But let me see what I can do now. Oh, my gosh. Hold on. I gotta set up my recording thing, man. Hold on, y'all. Let's go on to my Instagram. Hold on, man. My goodness, man. Let me open the phone lines back up. Hold on, boy.
You are the only participant in the conference.
The
All
phone
participants are muted.
The phone lines are back open, baby. And all right, hold on. And let me get my stuff together. 5, 4, 3. I gotta hit this button and hit this one at the same time. Oh, snap. Breaking news. The Cowboys done signed Quinnen Williams. And this is somebody that we've been talking about for a long time, not a short time. And it's going to be a good situation for us to have a big boy down inside. I'm pushing big body, can't stop me for the 9-8. I got to sell 1 million copies. Quinnen Williams, breaking news. The Jets are trading all-pro defensive tackle Quinnen Williams to the Cowboys. Multiple sources tells my guy Jordan Schultz over here. Another blockbuster trade. Oh, my goodness. And that's going to be something that can really solidify this team and help this team going forward, not just for the end piece of this season, but for the foreseeable future. And now we got reinforcement up front. I was saying this. What can help the secondary? What can help the linebackers? Well, what can really help is the fact that you got a big guy that's down inside that can help out every single level on this particular team. And I'm sitting here saying to us right now, because this is all on us. If we can take some parts of this, move it down the stretch, for having a guy of the kind of caliber of Quinnen Williams, and I can't wait to showcase all of what he brings to the table, Cowboy Nation, is that this move, when we talked about the young Donovan Ezaraku being able to be around, get pressure, close but no cigar guy, and then we talk about the formats of what Kenny Clark brings to the table, right? And then you still have Osa here. But when you say to yourself, Quinnen Williams, an unbelievable, I want people to say, yes, let me just try the one-on-one with him. Oh, my goodness. This guy is able to bend, get upfield. It's going to be a situation and scenario that now Jadeveon Clowney, he's going to see freed up attractions on the edge, Dante Fowler, all of these boys. All of this can work completely by now having the best interior defensive line in the National Football League as it relates to the NFC. Quinnen Williams, Kenny Clark, oh my goodness. This can be something that can really propel this season down the stretch. I get it. 3-5-1. There's hopium that we can all say to ourselves that the only way that we can get back on top if we get to going, and we got to get to going really fast, Cowboy Nation. So I'm saying I got our hopium back, baby. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Come on with it. Shoot up time, baby. Shoot it up, baby. Because we got it going right here, baby. Yeah. Come on, baby. Shoot me up with all of the hopium possible, baby. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. Let's get it. I know y'all feeling good.
Goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
It's you. I cannot believe it. Greetings, Your Highness.
Yeah. Hey, don't try to shop Osa up out of here now unless he's part of the deal. Look, now what we got is that this good rotation. You don't have to lean on Osa for pivotal downs. You got my guy Quinnen Williams in the building. Let's get it, Cowboy Nation. I'm crunk, man. Shoot. I was about to end the stream, but, man, I'm sitting here. I can go another 34 to 5 to maybe 7 to maybe 39,000 hours over here. Baby, let's get it, Cowboy Nation. Yes, indeed. Finally, man. Ooh-wee. How y'all feeling about that? Oh, my God, man. Jets on a fire said, let me get Garrett Wilson while you're at it, then. You know, it might as well, hey. Might as well. You might as well get Garrett Wilson while you're at it. Oh, my goodness, man. I bet you they're talking their asses off on that radio station. Come on with it.
No.
Price, then let's go.
Kevin, Jay Glazer has a different tweet out right now. He said teams are still finalizing compensation, but as of now, Cowboys are trading a second-round pick this year and a first next year for Quinnen Williams. That's what Jay Glazer is reporting.
Okay, a second and a first.
I don't know how that stands. We know he's pretty connected, so we'll see where that goes.
All right, so a second round this year, up some stuff. And then a first in 2027. All right, so let's go off the same logic. Then you'll still have a first-round pick in 2027.
You still have that.
But you won't have a second this year or a third, I believe.
That's okay.
But you do have 2 firsts, because then they give up the third upcoming for George Pickens.
Yep.
So you will still...
Which is crazy, because you think about the Eagles. I was looking this morning. The Eagles make a trade, right?
Yeah.
They trade a third for Jalen Phillips, but they still have thirds.
Yeah,
like that's what Howie Roseman does very well. Is he makes sure that they still always have a slew of picks in the fold.
I mean, look, if you tell me, I know I keep doing you tell me. If you tell me you're going to use the cap savings on moving off from Micah to fund part of the Quinnen Williams deal and bring back George Pickens, and you still have 2 first-round picks next year, then maybe I can figure that out.
Mm-hmm.
But it sounds like not a first and second this year.
Y'all bear with me. I'm loading up a whole bunch of stuff over here.
And potentially a first in 2027.
And that's what Schultz is now reporting as well. It's a future first rounder for the Jets and a 2026 second.
And I still wonder if they're looking to I don't think this means the end of Kenny Clark.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really don't. And so now you're kind of building up some depth there in the interior of the defensive line.
Cowboys collective about
man, there are a lot of interesting things, but
all right, hold on real quick.
That is a big ass freaking move right there.
Come on, boy.
From the 817, the most shocking part of the radio people is learning that Corey is not actually Tom Pelissero.
What?
I was shocked too, quite honestly. So,
man,
I listen, man. It's an exciting time, if nothing else, right now. Very much. The Cowboys. I know Broadus came in here a couple weeks ago and was like, "Look, sounds like Jerry needs to make some action happen because this isn't good. Like this isn't a good team right now, and he needs to." Jerry loves the attention. This trade deadline is a great opportunity after a bad loss on Monday Night Football last night. Making the move because what happened last night is unacceptable yet again.
Yeah.
And so he said, we're making moves right now to make this team better. They're going to have an entire bye week heading into a Monday night game against the Raiders. And we got 2 weeks now before the Cowboys step foot on the field and get after it. And so we will. They'll have this opportunity to put this team together. We have familiarity with the defensive line coach for the Cowboys, with Quinnen Williams. Now we see what we know about most of these defensive players. Logan Wilson coming in here will probably compete not only for
I'm feeling good now, baby. It's like Romeo and Juliet.
At some point,
Hot
and then
sex on the
whatever else they might be able to add before the next hour and a half happens. So, like, this is one of those things where the Cowboys.
Now we just need one more move, man. One more move. All right, boy. Woo! You gonna do this to me? Huh? Cowboys, y'all gonna do this to me? Oh, my goodness. One of the NFL, man, all I need to know now is I need for those people to say, hey, man, I feel a whole lot better now, boy. Shoot. Yeah. Law, how you feel, man? Shoot, 3-5-1. That's okay. I feel good. Y'all can't take a dump on this one. Yeah.
Mr. Soulful $5. So the net game from Micah Parsons turns into Q Williams, a first-round pick, and Kenny Clark.
Man.
I like it, Law.
Hey, man, shoot. Boy, don't you know how much pressure we had to get that? You know what I'm saying? Oh, my goodness, boy, we had to do a lot of that, man.
Sleeper is the #1 fantasy sports app. It pays to know sports. Pick more or less on top players. Your first pick is on us, so start winning now. Play in Texas, Georgia, Minnesota, and 27 more states. Pick anytime across all sports, pregame or live. Over 10 million players are already on Sleeper. Make your picks count. Score up to 1,000 times your cash. Join today. Get up to $100 credit using the code LAW. Call your shot on Sleeper. Download now.
Download now. That's the Sleeper. Get $100 deposit match up to $100 when you download Sleeper. By the way, keep this in mind when you start talking about how one pick can help out the next. Hold on. Let me get this going. Keep this in mind. It's all about complimentary. Don't y'all know how better? Hold on. Sources also states Mozzie is gone. Oh my God, man! They need to get rid of Mozzie, man. Mozzie! Where you at, Mozzie? They done got rid of Mozzie, man. Hey, Mozzie, man. It's never too late, baby. We're not mathematically out of the situation. You know. Mozzie Smith.
First-round pick in 2027 for Quinnen Williams, who will be under contract through 2027. All right, well, guess what the hell you think we're going to talk about next? Let's talk more about the Quinnen Williams deal, the implications.
Yo, Mozzie! All right, hold on, man. Look, somebody gonna have to help me out. I'm doing 2 or 3 things in a row. I got Coach A.J. Jones in the building, man. Talk to me, man. Coach, what you got, man?
Hey, man. Quinnen Williams.
Oh, yeah.
Fitzgerald. And you throw. Only thing that would top this all off, and so you could have that one big old climax, is if you did get the boy out of Oakland, so he can go back and play their ass on the weekend in a couple of weeks. That would throw the cherry on top. And you still got most of all those picks too, from what I'm reading. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Come on with it.
Man.
But that means you're gonna have to renegotiate some of these contracts quickly.
Yeah.
But I don't give a damn. It's about time they get.
About damn time, man.
Get off your ass and do something. Jerry was with the devil last night, letting the devil up in the booth with him. He should have went with VIP over and got him a Shaniqua, an ugly one, so we could have got a W. Instead, he was playing with George Jefferson's son, leftover.
Yeah.
Stephen A. looked like George Jefferson's son. Just put that up there.
Yeah.
The picture of Stephen A. with George Jefferson.
Yeah,
You'll see it.
Yeah, I go get it. Yeah.
I can't stand that, man.
Man.
But hey, if you're gonna troll us, we gotta troll you back. So there you go. But what do you think, La? I think that's a hell of a move. He finally got off the pot.
Look, I don't know how much we had to scrape and yell and tell Jerry. I think he got the message, man. Last night, being embarrassed at the crib, not able to stop a nosebleed, and granted the offense, I think that what that was reported from Ed Warner is that I do like the fact that he at least lamented the fact that Schottenheimer's spending too much time in the damn defensive room. So now he can go back to the offensive room, right? Control those guys, and we can get back into tip-top shape. Yeah.
And go ahead and move that boy from left tackle to right tackle and put Nate at the left tackle.
Yeah, Nate Thomas need to be the left tackle.
Left tackle.
He got
and
grit.
The right tackle.
Yeah.
He'll be all right. We can help out over there. He was a right tackle in college. We're the only damn NFL team to make a guy from a right tackle to a left tackle.
Right.
What are you doing? Put him where he plays well.
Yeah.
That's the God's honest truth, Block. You wouldn't do that to to a little person trying to make him play against Shaq.
Right.
But that's what we done.
Man.
And yes, still needs to play on running downs, not on passing downs. He is a better run guy. He does do a good job.
Yeah.
Hell, and you know who else they should have sent?
Who that?
Should have sent Schoonmaker's ass with him.
Yeah, Schoonmaker need to get on up out of here too, man. He ain't lying.
No, yeah. You should have sent his ass with him.
Hey, even if you just send Schoon to the bench, man, I think that would be a good situation for us, man.
They ain't gonna do it so long. You gotta get rid of him.
You gotta get rid of him, man. I don't think he's a waste of space out there, man, and it's just crazy.
You saw the first Sam throw of the game. Boom, hit him right in the arms. And then he go back to the huddle. And don't block the next two plays when he's in. You got Spam Ford killing people. And you keep bringing this lightweight ass in there. Come on, man. Just tell it like it is. You know you wouldn't do that.
No,
you
right.
Mississippi boy. Your Mississippi boy last night was kicking the dog out of us.
Walter Nolan, man, or Nolan Walton, Nolan whatever, not Carroll. Shoot.
Shit. Nolan was punishing us every chance he got. He was like, oh, this boy can't do nothing with me. I'm back I got some mud on my knee. Let me knock it off.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
And then you have two guys. I like Steele as a person, man. He's a good kid.
Good kid.
But he cannot pass protect. He just can't get it done anymore. I don't know what it is. But he can run block. So why not put him in the game when it's 3rd and 1, put him in and let him lead the way. Man. But he is not a pass protector.
Man, I'm just
the guy that did more pass blocking last night was Williams. Your damn tailback, he uploading people. I know you saw that play where he hit number 2 and knocked him down, made him look like he was losing his marbles.
Man.
That was about the only play on offense I thought was worth a damn.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Yeah.
And then you gotta admit, we love Turpin, but it's time to stop putting him in on passing down, dude. You ain't getting nothing out of him.
Nothing, man. It is crazy. Man, but man, it's all good, man. I appreciate you for calling in, Coach. Yes, indeed.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, so we're in agreement. Go ahead and pick your boy Spoonmaker. Take him with your boy Mozzie. They can take that Michigan shit out of here. We're drafting out of Michigan unless you're getting a cornerback.
Yeah. He ain't lying. Shoot, Will Johnson, he put the clamps on everybody last night. But
Yeah. We could have got Will Johnson, and look who we end up with. Some bull.
I think that Donovan Ezeraku versus Will Johnson, Will Johnson got the lead on him. I ain't gonna take that away from him. But I think Donovan Ezeraku is just as good. Yeah. Go ahead.
Who's coaching? Will Johnson versus
Okay, that
what
part.
our guys getting. I mean, come on, man. We got to admit. And you know what else? You should go ahead and put that text out to Jerry. Now go hire your boy Al Harris and make him your defensive coordinator next year. And tell me if we ain't a different damn team.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna have some emotions to our game. Have a flu sit over there and act like he a science professor. Shit. Anyone know? Anyone know? That's what he looks like.
You ain't lying.
It's terrible.
It's terrible,
Ain't
man.
no emotion in that man. All right, Coach, you done got me fired up, man.
Yes,
Later.
indeed, man. Appreciate you, man.
I love my Cowboys.
Let's go,
It's your
man.
birthday.
Yes, indeed, man. Come on with it, man. Come on with it. That's Coach AJ. And this pickup is something that we can all sit back and say, man, the Cowboys. 3-5-1. Hey. Damn it. I'm telling y'all right now. Don't let us get high towards the edge. I'm playing spoilers, man. F it. I'm playing spoiler. I'm playing mean bone. We playing mean football. I'm playing spoilers. Hey, we gonna make sure with the makeup alone with Logan Wilson and Quinnen Williams. We good. We good, baby. Let's play spoilers, man. Let's play. Can we bleed? Yeah, run the tables, man. Yeah, RB, man. Look. That's what we gonna do. Yeah. Let's play run the table.
I just wanna run it up. Can we check or something? I've been really in the field, let up. Yeah. I've been really in the field, let her rush, I let her feel lately. I just want.
Who thought after a loss I can be this crunk? Come on with it. They don't even say crunk no more. Lit. I think the kids say lit nowadays. I'm lit. I don't give a dog. Over Sean getting back.
Lately, I just wanna run it up. Count that too, count it up.
Yeah. Charbon Revel is coming back. It's not over with. It's not over with. I got Swayze. I'm going to bring Swayze up because the objective Cowboys Swayze called this too. Now, here's what I'm going to say now. I can't bring up Michael Parsons' move no more. Well, we got Quinnen Williams. We got Quinnen Williams and Kenny Clark, so I can't really bring up just Michael Parsons no more in this particular situation. I got from the 908 the objective Cowboys Swayze in the building. Talk to me, man.
Yo, Lord, it's getting a little scary, dog. Like I'm too on the nose. It's like I've been watching Jerry for about 25 years. Like, that's how long I've been a Cowboys fan. It's like I just know him. I knew. So if two aces. That was the person that we was going against. I knew we was going to after a defensive tackle. While everyone would want the white boy from Max Crosby. Start with middle first, and then you expand to the outside. The skill positions on the outside.
Dang, boy.
Like I told you before. Like I told you what was going to happen. Like now, this move specifically.
Dang, Swayze. Damn, Swayze. All right. The objective Cowboy objectively had no connection, man. I got Aaron, man. You live, man. Talk to me, man. Aaron? Oh,
Can you hear me?
oh yeah.
Oh, no.
you got that? Yeah. You swimming? Yeah. You got that arrow?
My bad. I'm over here at the plantation, boss.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Look, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Law, give me the needle, man. Shoot me up.
Oh man, come on with it, man.
I'm ready. Hey, so look, like you said, we can't talk about Mikey because you got Q Williams.
You got Q Williams.
We got
Kenny Clark.
We got the linebacker. So now with the linebacker coming in,
it makes him play a whole lot better. Oh, let me just say this: pressure up front and being able to clog up running lanes. This make Logan Wilson a whole lot better.
So now my thing is, so whose spot is Logan Wilson automatically coming in as the starter? Is he taking Kenneth Murray's spot or James? Because I know James is a rookie, so I can see that.
As soon as he learned the plays, because he's a Mike linebacker, green dot guy.
Right.
He's going to get the nod, But here's the problem, though. Kenneth Murray is masquerading as a Mike linebacker, and he's not.
No, he's not. He's not.
Yeah.
Man, look. So all we need is a cornerback, and a cornerback or a safety, because I know we raised a thin back there. But
right.
Man, I'm happy. Like we got the one tech. Q, he's the one tech, right?
He can play one and he can play anywhere inside. Like he can play the 3. I seen him play the 1. He can play the 0. So he's a quick twitch guy. He's
so
right.
Like,
yeah.
I was saying. So you mean to tell me we got Osa, Kenny, and Williams, and then we just rotate our edge rushers?
Come on with it, yeah.
Come on, Lon.
Come on, man.
And then linebacker, you're going to have Logan in the middle.
Even you get Solomon Thomas for a spoon, like a teaspoon of reps.
Part, yeah.
And Perry on Winfrey. Now all of this changed. Instead of depending on these guys, now they can just come on in. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
For a spell.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now when Overshawn gets back, is he playing the strong or the weak side linebacker?
He play weak side, in my opinion. Put him at the wheel, man, and just let him do his thing on that side.
So you got Overshawn on the weak. You got Logan in the middle, and Liv Fowler is a strong, or you still swapping out over there?
I think Shamar, man. Shamar has won the graces with his team, and I think that Shamar is going to get still more reps than Liv Fowler, unfortunately.
Liv Fowler is a hell of a special team player, though. I keep him on special teams for the time being.
Hell yeah. And then I'll try to get Liv Fowler as much as knowledge as possible, because here's the reason why. And they said, Overshawn is naturally the weak side linebacker, and I see that. But here's my thoughts on Liv Fowler. I try to get him so quick up to speed on knowledge of the game. Like think about this. He's a heat-seeking missile. He's like an kamikaze, and we need that thumper on defense. And I think that what gets him in problems with is just knowing the defense. Once he know it, oh my gosh, man, he's just gonna play even faster. Get him more reps. That's all he need, man. I just wish we can just say, hey, rip the Band-Aid off. I would rather for him to get those reps opposed to Murray. Murray done already hit his ceiling, in my opinion.
Right. Okay. I can dig it. So now, is he here for multiple years, or he's on another 1-year deal with rental Williams?
Information is still being developed as we talk. You know what I'm saying? So I once I get all of the info, I'll get it out to y'all.
Man, okay. Because look, we could sign George on the offense would be set. I mean, maybe we still got to figure out that right tackle.
Got a super chat, hold tight. Got a super chat, hold tight.
And just like that, I am sucked back in. Pause. Damn you, Jerry.
Damn, JD from DC. I can't even repeat what he said. Yeah. But what else you got for me, Chief?
Man, Jerry Jones know how. Man, he know how to push you away and bring you back close real quick.
Man,
I'll say that right now.
Man.
Oh shoot! I mean, I ain't got nothing else. I mean, if Jerry want to make a splash, go for Minka Fitzpatrick to shore up that safety in the back. And Oh man, we can run. What did Aaron Rodgers say? Larry Williams with the Packers. We can run the tables.
Run the table.
We can run the tables.
Shoot, I'd rather get hot now than hot later. Shoot.
So
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna let.
Hot later now. I'm gonna say Go ahead.
So like, if we sweep the Giants, when we sweep the Giants and we sweep Washington, and split with the Eagles will still be in first place because they have a better record, right?
Oh yeah. We just gotta take care of business, man. Remember, there's a team. I have to look. Hold on. Let me look up. We just gotta take care of business, bro. We just gotta go on the run, man. We can't lean on nobody help, and all of that praising that Schottenheimer been getting. He gonna have to roll his sleeves up and put it to paper now.
Man, he gonna have to do something.
All of them damn excuses that Eberflus said he didn't have. Shoot, he got Kenny Clark, Quinnen Williams. Yeah. He got a serviceable linebacker. He got Siobhan Rebel coming back. Hey, they still need to be turning and looking for another safety probably to add into the mix because I definitely didn't like what I seen out of 14, and I definitely didn't like what I seen out of Wilson when he's out there on the field. So the Cowboys, in my opinion, if we can get, and this is my true opinion, if we can get Minka Fitzpatrick plus when my guy Malik Hooker get back into the folds, this could be a crazy
Ant
defense.
Brown, $916
talk about a turnaround.
Damn, Jerry, it wasn't that
after,
hard, was it?
Yeah,
We're
gonna look nice.
Yeah, it's
we're gonna look nice, man.
Appreciate for
Well,
calling
I'm gonna let you go,
man.
Lon. I know you got a long. All right.
No doubt, man. Hey, it's the little things, man. Shoot. I was trying to end this show about an hour ago, 2 hours ago. But, man, boy. Man, we on our way, man. We just gotta play. We gotta play with our mindset that we pissed. Simmons gone now. Jeffrey Simmons out of it. Jeffrey Simmons is out of it. Hey, stay paid. We running the table, man. What's wrong with you? Stay paid. You supposed to be on our program now, man. You supposed to be with us right now. Stay paid. Come on, man. Where y'all Kool-Aid pictures at, man? This is at least. We should at least get a sip of Kool-Aid off of this. Come on, man. All right, man. And I know you guys are putting big question marks on Malik Hooker when I said that, but I encourage you guys to go back and watch the tape. And when you see the tape, you understand that all safeties, and I played the safety, we play literally off the linebackers. We literally playing at the top of the roof. We gauge and we making sure that if we in a certain spot, the people that's underneath us need to be in a certain spot too. But there have been clearly moments and times that the linebackers been out of place. The DBs, literally, the damn cornerbacks line up right next to me. I'm sitting there like, wait a minute, now come on. You got to be a little bit further up close, right? So it's just going to be one of those things. If Fitzpatrick gets here, ultimately what you can do is you can move because he's multiple. He can play multiple. He can play up high and he can play low, and then in a pinch you can put him inside the slot. What you can do with that is that now we got sure tacklers back out there on the field. On top of that, we got people that know where they need to be at on the ball. And if anybody know how to facilitate this particular scheme, is my guy Malik Hooker. I'm not defending him, but it is for what it is. Go back and watch the tape. And on top of that, ladies and gentlemen, there's been a few things that a lot of people, if you just go back and look at the tape, you will see and say to yourself, that foot surgery situation, he always had that issue. It was more of a cleanup. So they did it in the aspect in lieu of, hey, let's just go ahead and get that foot cleaned up. Who led the team in the secondary in tackles last year? Who led the teams in secondary as far as safeties and INTs? Look it up. All right, so the Jets are blowing it up. I think that, Stone says, what do you think about 35 at safety? And that's Mears Learfowl. He'll be a box. If Mears Learfowl was here when Dan Quinn was here. Oh, Dan Quinn will have his way with Mears Leofow. He's a perfect piece for a Dan Quinn system. And I'm talking about Mears Leofow. And it is for what it is. But, hey, don't sleep on Josh Butler when he gets back to Cowboy Nation. We may be heading into a better situation altogether. It's just that we moving too slow and too late. I got Sway from the 956. You in the mix. Talk to me.
Hey, what's going on, Law?
Not much, man. What you got?
So, I mean, yeah, I see the good moves that been done today. But, I mean, tell me this. Shoddy needed to be in the defensive room. Now we're talking about he can go back, concentrate on the offense. Guess who's still going to be in that defensive room, Law?
Shoot, Matt Eberflus. He's still going to be in there. Yeah, I feel you what you said.
I'm saying, look, you know, I like Lamborghinis. I've seen them in movies. I've never had one. If Law would so kindly just gift me a Lamborghini, I would not know what to do with it. I have no place to park it. I don't know how to drive it. You're giving Eberflus all these pieces. I mean, what are you going to do with them? We seen his defense. I mean, go back and look at Chicago. What has he done with the defense over there? I mean, you give him pieces that he has no idea what to do with them. He's still going to be doing, you know, zero, like no pressure. Let everyone just get timed out and get passed on the cornerbacks, no blitzing. I mean, we still don't have edge rushers. Can Quinn and this other dude linebacker that we got, can they play left and right tackle? Because, I mean, what are we going to do there? I'm saying, like,
the left and right tackle, I think that what we can do to mitigate the risk here is look into the mirror and say, Nate Thomas, you are starting left tackle. The right side, that's the side that's not blind. I get what Terrence Steele been doing with migraines and beyond, but we need to figure out a way. We need to figure, and I don't think you do that midseason by kicking Tyler Guyton to the right side. But we need to figure out a way to stop the bleeding there. So for right now, I think the Cowboys should make Nate Thomas the starting right tackle and just live with some of that growing pain with Tyler Guyton at left tackle. And at least you have one side that's serviceable. Because if you look back at the last two games, both tackles they've been getting worked. Dak running for his life over here, you know. So it is crazy.
But I'm saying with the moves we've done today, I mean, how is that going to help the situation? It's not. It's not. And plus, we still got Eberflus in there that's still he's on those handles, on the joysticks.
Yeah, it is.
He's the one that's making the moves. I mean, why isn't Leofow getting more playing time? I mean, we see it on tape. You know, same thing with Florida. Why wasn't he getting more playing time? We seen. I mean, just flashes of it. I'm saying, like, the people at the controls, they're going to be playing their favorites regardless. Schoon, what is he doing in there? I mean, we still got a lot of problems. We're trying to put new wheels on a vehicle when it's the motor that's the problem, man.
Well, like, let's see how this look, man. For right now, what we do have in our favor is that, of course, we got to play the Raiders. Do we have the bye week this week, or we got it next week? Right?
Yep.
Yeah. So we got those two things in our favor, and then we got the Eagles. So that's what we got to figure out, man. Hey, we got 8 games. We don't have 3 games left. We got 8, so it's a lot of time left, man. Yeah.
In closing, I got you. Okay, and I've never seen, you know, ESPN does all these Cowboys like show all day, but I've never seen this one stat, like or like, you know, thinking about this, like, of all the 32 teams, where would you rank Jerry Jones as a GM manager?
I mean, he by far probably be somewhere near the middle of the pack, though. I appreciate you calling in.
All right, man. All right,
thank you. Yes, indeed. Anytime. Sway from the 956. Yeah, Jerry Jones, as bad as it is, he's in the middle of the pack. There are other teams that's worse than us. I'm not giving Jerry Jones no flowers here, but I'm just saying. All right, so it states here, who's stopping this Cowboys defense from winning the Super Bowl now? Shout out to my people, man. He says Quinnen Williams, Kenny Clark. Did we get Quiddy Pay? Wait a minute. This dude not on our team. Osa, Adigi Azua, Jadavion Clowney, Logan Wilson, DeMarvion Overshawn. We didn't get this dude, did we? This got to be a typo. Did we get this guy? Or he's always been on this team and we just been overlooking him? I haven't seen this dude on this team, Quiddy Pay. I don't think that he's on this team. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. I don't think that he's on this team. But, I get the jokes there. Yes, indeed. Panthers traded Rico Dito. Man, I'm gonna have to stop watching this until like by 3 o'clock, Cowboy Nation. Y'all crazy. Let's go. Yeah, he must got the wrong person right here. I don't think the Cowboys ever picked him up. Let me see. He must got a typo. Let me see. He's on the Colts. Unless he knows some news. All right. Breaking news: the Jets trade Breece Hall. Wants to be traded, I'm told. Come on, Cowboys. I know we on the defensive side, but what can really put us over the top? What can really put us over the top? Come on, Cowboys. I'm gonna put this. Come on, Cowboys. These two. Hold on. Yeah, I gotta understand. I'm giving y'all terrible information, but I gotta tweet that out. Okay. All right. Boom. One man show. Okay. All right. Hey, beggars can't be choosers, but man, I'm begging. Come on, Cowboy, let's do this. It states here that breaking Jets Breece Hall wants to be traded. I'm told a little over 1 hour until deadline. He wants to be out. Hey, man, do it for your boy. Do it for your boy, man. Hey. Give me Breece Hall, my guy Rudy states that he said, give me Tony Pollard instead. Look, I'm trying to have physicality. I like Tony. Tony can run too, but man, give me Breece Hall, man. I'll take Breece Hall right now over Minka. Oops, did I say that out loud? Did Minka get here, y'all? He's already traded Law. Where he going to? Dang. He going to Kansas that quick? I'm too late. It was worth the shot. Let me untweet this then. He gone. Let me see if he gone. Yeah, oh Lord. All right. Breece Hall is faster. Oh, come on with it. No, to Pollard. I got from the 860. You're live on the Nation, man. Talk to me.
Hey, what's up, Law? How you doing today, brother?
Hey, man, I'm feeling a whole lot better than what I was feeling about 2 hours ago.
I'm feeling a lot better, but I'm gonna be honest with you, Law. None of this matters unless we really go get a Fitzpatrick, and we would have to run the table, Law. Like we gotta run the table because we put ourselves in a real bad position by not winning the games we were supposed to win.
Wait a minute. Is Rico Dito going to the Chargers? We got to see him again? Can we play the Chargers this year, do we? That's crazy, man. The Rico Dito going to the Chargers, man. We got to see that man again, and that's going to be crazy. All right, keep going, fam.
Yeah, unless Jerry has to make another move, and we have to run the table. Because if not, none of this matters. Because we'll be a little too late. with making moves if we don't make the playoffs. So we have to make the playoffs. And don't get me wrong, there is some hope in my heart because we've done this before when we made the Amari trade, correct? Because I believe we traded Amari, and then we lost that game, and then we ran the table, correct?
Yeah.
So that's my only hope for that. We were supposed to beat the Cardinals last night.
Mm-hmm.
And with that being said, I need to let people know, like, attack on Cowboys and Foots. Y'all bit yourself y'all kicked yourself in the ass with all that Diggs hate because Bland was getting cooked.
I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna give that this excerpt over to my guy Foots. Yeah.
No, please, no. You have to, because Foots was one of the main content creators hating on Diggs all year. Him and AOC. I watched their content, and we paid Bland 4 years, $92 million. He's not worth that.
Man.
He was only like that off the strength of Micah. That's the honest to God truth. Micah made everybody on this defense look better than what they were.
No doubt, and man. In closing.
We see that. And in closing, none of this matters unless we run the table. So go Cowboys. It's time for us to go 11-0. The playoffs from here on out.
No doubt, man. That's my guy. 860. I mean, feel how you feel, man. Shout out to my guy Foots. Let's see what we got here. All right. Appreciate everybody, man. Let's go.
Dallas, just go crazy and go get Trey Hendrickson too. Might as well. Go nuclear, man. Quinnen, great trade. I love the fact that Quinnen Williams is coming to the Dallas Cowboys. Immediately help. Run game and pass rush from the interior, which I think is vitally important now. Now go get Trey Hendrickson. That there would be phenomenal. Can y'all pull it off? If so, go do it. Dallas, just go crazy and go get Trey Hendrickson too. Might as well. Go.
Let me record this right quick, Cowboy Nation and everyone that's listening. Let me give you this record right quick. We're gonna talk about this one way or another. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's listen.
Dallas, just go crazy and go get Trey Hendrickson too. Might as well. Go nuclear, man. Quinnen, great trade. I love the fact that Quinnen Williams is coming to the Dallas Cowboys. Immediately help. Run game and pass rush from the interior, which I think is vitally important now. Now go get Trey Hendrickson. That there would be phenomenal. Can y'all pull it off? If so, go do it.
Now, I know we're going to get a lot of pushback on that, but, at this point, you can get Max Crosby, you can get Bradley Chubb, you can go get Trey Hendrickson. You can do just about anything you want at this point. And the Cowboys, I know 3-5-1 is not sexy, but nothing is like fighting with your back against a wall and you saying to yourself, all right, cool. And, hey, NBA trades, let's do that, Chubb and Minka. You can do that too. Anything and everything to get that taste out of our mouths, man, what we just witnessed just the other night and what we witnessed just the other weekend versus the Broncos. I want to win at all costs. I don't let people win tic-tac-toe. Connect four. I'm trying to win. Yes, indeed. So either way, we got a little less than an hour to make something shake and move. And I want to see it moving. Yes, indeed. We don't want to see nothing just still and sitting there. I want to see it just moving so we can get things going. Cowboy Nation, let me know how y'all feel about that, because I'm looking at this and I'm saying, okay, yeah, we the 32nd ranked defense right now, 31st, 32nd, give or take. And the offense been a shell of themselves as well. But go and make something move and shake. And that would be bringing in more pieces and more weapons. And then rectify this all the way down the stretch for next season and beyond. Cowboy Nation, post me your thoughts about all of that, Yes, indeed. 1 hour left. I will be doing another show at the top of the hour to give y'all my results on all of this trade fiasco. Appreciate everybody, man, for the extended stay on this particular show. We got a lot of things that we got to uncover. I got some film that I want to jump in on. Yeah, I want to look at some film so I can be accurate with my delivery and my soliloquy on giving you guys nothing but the best information possible, especially as it relates to these players and what they can and can't do, Cowboy Nation. So it's going to be some time to get the knowledge base in. They say they're a prize fighter, and I want you guys to adopt this particular mindset. Continue to swing even when he's down, knowing that there's a puncher's chance. And if we could be 3-5-1 and get things done from here, then Lord, let it be. I take away a third of the things that I said about Jerry and them. At least they're making some type of movement here. We're not stagnant for right now, even though it's the last hour. But from what I checked, even the thief that was on the cross got a chance to make it over to paradise. I'm remembering that there was a team, a 7-9 team or something like that, I believe, that didn't even have a winning record. It was the Seattle Seahawks, and they had to play against Drew Brees, the hot New Orleans Saints. And they went into that postseason game, and they bestowed upon those Saints a big L. I'm trying to win now, Cowboy Nation. As long as we are mathematically in this situation, let's do it. In 2007, there was a team that got hot in November and December, and they beat the brakes off of the Cowboys because we went to Cabo. There was another team that creeped into the postseason. They barely made it in, and I think it was one of those Ben Roethlisberger type of teams, the Steelers, and they was ultimately able to win it. There was another team led by Mike McCarthy in 2010 that had to sneak off into the postseason. They got hot late, and let me know what happened to them. I'm not saying that we're going to the Super Bowl, by the way, but what I'm getting at is that you got to be hungry for the things that you want. PhD, write this down. Poor, hungry, and determined. That's okay, DKB. You can't tell me that Quinnen Williams is trash. You can't tell me that Kenny Clark is trash, right? So you got those two pieces together. They should help elevate someone else. Yes, the 7-9 Seattle Seahawks made the playoffs. Yes, it was 2011. So now is the time that you got to stand tall. And this is not false hope, because the hope is the hope of Quinnen Williams. Now, granted, I'm not telling y'all to sip any of this. I'm not telling y'all to get in line with any of these things. But let's draw the line right now then, if you are so Cowboy ready. Yeah. So, if you believe that we're not going to be able to do anything and we're just wasting our time, there's the door. You don't have to check in. I'm not requiring you to support this channel. I'm not saying that you got to support and hang out with us. But if you already believing that it is draft time for your mind, there's the door. But I'm going to continue to fight as long as there's mathematic implications with this particular journey. Mathematically speaking, by the way, that word whooped my ass just a few seconds ago. But y'all give it what I'm saying. So if you still have DC for life, that means Dallas Cowboys for life, not for conditions, not only if we win, not only if we are beating down teams by 20 or more points, then put DC for life in the chat. But if you just sitting around here gonna cry and moan and complain from here on out, that's okay. There's the door. I'm not here to keep you here. So if you here with the mindset that law is out here trying to get you to drink Kool-Aid, trying to get you to pick up the cup and all of this stuff, you're not hearing me correctly. Meaning that I still have life in my body. Rigor mortis haven't set in. I'm not going over here to the hospice care. I don't give a dog what the doctors say. I'm going to try to figure it out one way or another. I've been in worse situations before. I've been in terrible situations before. And believe it or not, the same tape that's ahead of us been in that situation before. I believe it was 2022. I think that those boys was 10-1 or something like that. Were they 10-1? Can somebody give me revisionist history? Were they 10-1 or 11-1 or whatever it may be, 9-1 or something like that? Let me know in the chat. So at the end of the day, I'm going to continue to fight for what's mine. Yeah, just know that we ain't pulling back no punches right now. Yeah. That's what we got to do. 10 minutes stunned in silence last night. It's better to be quiet than to talk when you're angry, right? But it doesn't matter. Because a just man falleth 7 times and he stand back up. And at least you try to land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. Cairo said that it was 9-2. So, should you only be rooting for your team when they're 9-2? Should you only be rooting for your team when they was 10-1? Or should you be rooting for your team as long as the math is having you in the situation? That's how I'm looking at it. Guess what? I got a photographic memory, so I'm trying to remember everybody who said something negative about this particular situation. Everybody who's Sean, who's Sully, who spit upon Quinnen Williams coming to Dallas. Everybody said that this won't hurt, this won't help. And I'm telling you, I'm writing your name down in my mind. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Let's step the hardest, Cowboy Nation. Yes, indeed. Let this go not over your head, but let this go into your heart. That if you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep. If all of your desires of it makes you quite mad that you don't get tired, and it makes you hold everything tawny and cheap, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you'll gladly go out there and sweat for it, fret for it, plan for it, or lose all terror of your mind. If you would simply, just simply go after the things you want with all of your capacity, strength, sagacity, with faith, hope, confidence, and stern pertinacity. If neither cold or the poverty or the fame or the damage or sickness of body or brain can turn you away from the things you want, if dogged and grim and besieged and beset. With the help of Almighty Cowboy Nation, you will get it.
Time to run it all.
Thank you, Rob CT.
I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip, this. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it up. I wake up, flex. Thumb down, now check. No drip, this. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it up. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turn to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like M.
Come on, baby, let's get it, baby.
I wake up, flex, thumb down, now check. No drip, this. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I
stretch.
Tell them run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down, now check. No drip, this. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it up. Y'all gon' make me take that trip way out to Europe.